Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Josh Joseph standing on his decisions. He is the voice. There is no choice. We as them boys in your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast just like cruiserweight action. In your house is the perfect distraction. Puppets in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smoke. What is up, guys? What is cracking? It's the Con Man, and I am in your house. And you guys already know the vibes. Anytime we slide on through, we're here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And that's exactly what we do, guys. It's already been a weekend of wrestling. Hope you guys are enjoying your long weekend. I know I am. It's been great so far. Got a chance to come back and watch Bash in Berlin. I watched the rest of it today. It was a great show. I really enjoyed it. That crowd was crazy. But now we got to look ahead. It is Sunday night, and we're giving you guys our house party. Usually we give it to you early. We just kind of review the week of what just happened in wrestling. But we wanted to give you guys something a little bit different because it is the holiday weekend. Because I know a lot of you wrestling fans don't have work tomorrow. Maybe you guys are going to sit down and check out a little bit of NXT No Mercy. And hey, we wanted to go ahead and check it out with y'all as well. And of course, when I do that, I got to bring in my great team. And I got a couple members of my great team that is going to be with me. One of them's on the way. He's coming. We're going to get him a little bit later. But right now, we get a chance to bring on my man. He does our Friday shows and our Monday shows, Raw Preview. And that's also Grun's room on Friday. That is the Grun Meister coming back to In Your House. What is up, man?
Yo, what is up? It is a great weekend. 4 days off for some of us.
Yeah.
Maybe not, maybe just 3 days, but you want? Hey, 3 days is great. And like you were saying, for us wrestling fans, especially if we like WWE, we had Bash in Berlin. Not a very long show, but it was a perfect length, very good show. And now we get to see NXT No Mercy in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, that's it's exciting, man. Oh, go ahead, please go ahead.
Yeah, no, and for the people that are fans of NXT and are thinking, you know what, they got some top stars that have been injured. Cora Jade's been injured for 9 months. She is reported to be at Denver at No Mercy right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that could be some good news that she might be making a return now.
Okay.
Now, reportedly, before Roxanne wants to go to the main roster, she wants to have a run with Cora Jade because they are best friends and they were a tag team. So we could see Cora Jade maybe come out and help Roxanne retain her title, or we could see Cora come out and try and screw Roxanne. I think it's more. I don't. I think Cora was finding her stride as a heel, so I don't think that they're going to have her turn on Roxanne or have Roxanne lose in this kind of way.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the preview or the end of the preview show here, and they're kind of going through all the highlights and everything. And did you see that slap from Jada Parker? I saw that on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that.
It was. I did not see that.
Bro, I feel like Roxanne Perez is gonna win, but man, Jada Parker smacked the piss out of her. Bro, that was crazy.
So I'm one of those casual NXT watchers, but what I have seen from Jada Parker is that she definitely has that attitude.
I just saw it on Instagram. I didn't see it live.
Okay. But from what I've seen from Jada Parker, she definitely seems to have that attitude where she thinks she is hot stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it should be a pretty good match. And I can see we're starting with we're starting with the NXT Tag Team Championship match.
Is that the first one is that the first one we're doing?
Yeah, it's the first one we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, Axiom and Nathan Frazier in the ring right now. I might be a little bit ahead of you.
Yeah, let me see if I could bring it up here. Try to get with you there.
Yeah.
There we go. See, that's what we got up here. This tag match: Chase U, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. I got Axiom and Nathan Frazier coming out. That entrance is crazy.
Yeah, that was a really cool entrance.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't really get a chance to watch NXT Weekly like that, so I'm just watching it purely from a perspective of I know some of these talents, but I'm just here. I'm here open minded. I'm ready for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a very casual viewer. I don't watch it weekly, and it's because we're in an age where there is so much wrestling on TV.
There really is
weekly.
You're right.
And it's that's great. I'm gonna stick with Raw and SmackDown because it's they're far enough apart, and I know I'm gonna like it. But at the same time, NXT, I want to be able who's debuting, who are the champions, what's going. I kind of want to have an idea what's going on because they got 7,000 in attendance. That's not bad. That's a good number.
Yeah, for sure. And look how I thought Chase U was the goofiest thing, but bro, it's over.
Yeah,
they're over.
They're very over. But no, I definitely get what you they were not. When I first heard of these guys, it was after they had already lost the tag team titles the first time, and I thought these guys, this was a goofy group. You have the short blonde girl who's pretty but kind of psycho, and Duke Hudson who looked like he was fed up with the group, who was fed up with Andre Chase. But they're kind of a goofy group, but it's they got over even then. They were over in a big way.
Yeah, and they still are. It's something anybody can really get behind. You know what I'm saying? It's that university vibe, college type feel, and it's even if it's goofy, it's you know what? This is kind of fun, and you just gotta have fun with it. And I think the reason I like Chase U, Grun, is because I don't take it too seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, NXT has been very serious for a very long time. NXT 2.0 was a very weird time and not exactly looked upon
you put it
fondly.
nicely.
Yeah, I'm being nice because I mean NXT 2.0 is kind of where Braun Breaker and Tiffany Stratton and others came up. So I mean, like we got to give it some credit, but yeah,
Sure,
like
sure. I feel you. I feel you.
we are definitely in a better era of NXT than
For sure.
NXT 2.0.
I like what OG Tony here is saying. I like what OG
Yeah.
Tony here is saying. He's saying 2 years ago I thought they were clowns and they made it. That's exactly how me and Grun feel. I think
Yeah.
we're all in agreement there.
Yeah,
Here's the thing I like about Chase U is that they can actually wrestle too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and now you got Ridge Holland, who's he's had a rough run in WWE, but at the same time, like he's been treating this as a second chance, and you can really see that he's trying to be better than ever. He's trying to be a team player, and with every the story arc is really good. How he's making a comeback and really rebuilding himself.
Ooh, no, I agree. I agree with that. And like, just for that, like, I'm behind Ridge Holland myself a little bit. Like, I know with the whole thing with Big E, he didn't mean to do that. He did not mean to hurt that man. I think we all know that. He's very, very, forgiving of, or sorry for what he did.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying? It wore on him.
Absolutely, and there are people that hold it against us, like guys, like hold on, like that is a very normal spot to do, and like the idea that Ridge Holland hasn't done that spot 1,000 times is ridiculous. But how many times has he done it with a guy the size of Big E?
Yeah. And on the outside, it was just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate accident. Ooh. And like if you're a real fan, at any point on any given night, a spot that you've done 1,000 times can go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's, and honestly, like if you look at like that is what happens with all the series injuries. Edge, his Achilles heel injury, he was doing was lining up to hit the spear and pulled his ACL. Like,
and these things happen.
Yeah. Paige Soraya, her neck injury. I think it was against Natalia, and it was like, I don't know, a suplex DDT spot or something. It was like another just simple spot, and it just went wrong.
Yep. And those things happen. That's why they call it like putting your body on the line for entertainment, because that's exactly what they're doing. Those things can happen, and like it can really change your career, change your life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So far from what I've seen, like he solid high flyer, solid wrestler.
Yeah.
So this is, again, I can't stress this enough. This is opinion from someone who doesn't watch enough NXT. I think we need to see a little bit more personality, a little bit more character. I think we've been seeing that a little bit from him, with it's seeming like they are splitting Nathan Frazier and Axiom pretty soon. And I think Frazier is going to be the one to turn on Axiom.
Oh, you think that's coming?
I think that's the angle they're going to go. I think it's hard to turn a luchador heel. I think it's hard to do that.
Especially since he can't give like facial expressions or anything like that.
Yeah. I think with like a Penta El Cero Miedo, it would be a lot easier, because because he's figured out how to show more expressions without you really seeing a lot of his face.
Yeah, it's really, and that's a rarity, man. It's a rarity.
Nathan Frazier was trained by Seth Rollins, apparently. That is very interesting.
Oh yeah. He's a Seth Rollins team. Yeah. Yeah. And it's I totally forgot about that. That is true, OG Tony. He was trained by Seth Rollins, and like just like you, Grun. I don't get a chance to watch a whole lot of NXT, but I am, as I'm watching this tag match here, I'm like, man, I see how long that Nathan Frazier and Axiom have been tagging together because of the fluent movements and everything. I'm like, I thought this tag team would have been over and they would have turned on each other by like a long time by now,
right.
But they've just really gelled as a team.
They really have, and what I guess I would want to. I guess the question I would have is, were these guys put together in a Dusty Rhodes Classic? Because we've seen the Dusty Rhodes Classic puts strange bedfellows together that end up working really well, or at least they plant the seeds for a great feud. Like Samoa Joe and Finn Balor, I think, were NXT Tag Team Champions, or at least winners of the Dusty Rhodes Classic for a time.
Yeah, I think you're correct on that.
I mean, it's like, you could literally put Samoa Joe in a feud with anybody; he'll make it work. But like
always good.
A feud with Finn Balor, like how is that not an awesome feud?
Oh,
and
I'm
we're
just watching these fluent tags. Crazy.
Oh yeah, we're seeing Andre Chase showing that he can do some high flying stuff too, but he is a technical wrestler at heart.
Yeah, I like Andre Chase. Like, I like how he works, his work rate. People don't talk about him a lot, but I think that he's gonna like quietly get like really, really good. Whoa! This might be the. Oh my gosh!
Axiom making a comeback. Oof!
Wow! Oh, this match is starting to pick up.
I think there's going to be a big benefit to the Lucha Bros coming to WWE, because I think they have a knowledge for luchadors that while they're going to have to learn to wrestle the WWE way, but I think they can benefit people like Axiom, benefit the high flyers by teaching them how to look better with some of these moves, because some of them, like, they look a little weak, but at the same time, like, it's the WWE way, and the WWE way is it like look, you can't argue with the results of the WWE way, but there's always room for improvement, and I think they see that, especially with them looking to bring in Penta and Ray. And I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if Penta is looking to slow down on his career with owning a gym, owning a wrestling school, and I think a couple restaurants he owns, or at least one.
I didn't even know he was in business like that.
No, apparently, like, he's got a lot going on outside of pro wrestling, and like, so So I don't think it's about the money. I think it's simply they're looking to have their final run, or at least Penta. I don't know how old Ray is. I imagine he's considerably younger.
I'm looking it up right now while you're talking.
I am too. It's a race to see who can find out first.
Yeah. 33.
33? Ray?
Yeah, Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is 33.
Okay, he's 33. Okay, and Penta's not too much older. He's 39.
Okay. I think Ray Phoenix still got a lot of good years ahead of him if that's the case.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, it will benefit them to slow their pace down with that WWE style. Like,
definitely.
All they have, like, they do all their awesome shit, but they won't have to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I saw something on it's probably another clickbaiter looking to get attention by saying something outrageous.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why would you be excited about Pentagon being in WWE? It's like, have you seen how he performs in like his slow motions, the way he like kind of taunts people? Like, it's very sports entertainment. Like, so I think he would fit perfectly. I think he would. And then you have Ray, who's just an awesome in-ring wrestler, an awesome high flyer. Not saying that Pentagon isn't. Pentagon's fantastic in his own way, and like I think WWE audience would accept them imperfectly. Jeez,
what a match! What a match! And as this match is going on, I gotta take the reins here real quick, Grun, because as this match is going on, it continues, and we've got our guy here. He's jumping in, and that is, of course, the voice, Josh Joseph, joining us here at In Your House. What is up, man?
How goes it, House? How goes it, Grun? Howsehold, window lickers, anybody out there listening to me? How are you doing? How's your No Mercy Sunday going? I just got back from a White Sox game, and now I'm here to watch some No Mercy.
Hell yeah,
my man!
Yeah, I got to see my first.
Man. Hell yeah, we're happy to have you. Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It wasn't the White Sox; it was the Mets who did it, but it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, my bad. I'm just watching this match as you're talking. This tag match has been a banger so far, boys.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I just flipped it on too. Did you just see that drop kick that just happened out of there, right off the top rope?
I think we just saw it right now.
Oh,
from
okay.
Nathan Frazier.
No! Oh no! Oof. Did y'all just? Are we at the point where Nathan? Did y'all see Axiom hit Nathan Frazier? Oh!
I think you're ahead of us now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I think so too.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This match is going crazy, y'all.
Boom.
Okay.
I just think I hit seeing the Spanish flag.
Blind tag himself in.
Okay, you're blind tagged.
I'm officially at an hour and 20 minutes into this thing, just so you guys know where I'm at. But yes, I might be ahead of y'all, but yes.
Okay, then I missed it. I'm at an hour 21.
Oh, snap.
Did you just see who won?
I did just see who won.
I did not.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second here.
So yeah, boys, I'm definitely I'm gonna hold that comment.
OG Tony.
Oh wow.
I see you out there, OG Tony. Thank you for checking in with us.
Con, tell us when you saw who won.
I'm getting it right here. Give me one quick second.
Yay.
Oh snap. Yo, okay, all right, yeah. I gotta fast forward a little bit, but they won them back. What?
Yeah. Okay, so I stopped at 122.09.
122.09.
You're at 122.09?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay. Trying to get us on the same page here.
Yeah.
No, Tony, I don't live in Chicago. I live in Elkhart. I have family that lives up there, and we had a nephew who had his first White Sox game. So we drove up there. We took the girls and just went and seen some White Sox versus New York Mets, which was a fun time. Some good food. It was a good stadium. I liked it. First time being there, so I enjoyed it.
How long was the trip for you?
Not too long. It was like a little over an hour. Well,
Oh,
little over 2. Let's say that, because it was
okay.
traffic.
Yeah.
We hit traffic, and then
Not bad.
even traffic around the stadium was worse.
Slappy Chan 91 said they're here for it. Fraxium is always a banger of a match. So I guess that, I'm not against it. I just really thought they were going to retain.
Yeah,
What is happening? Whoa!
Like, I don't know what they're doing with Chase U, because
Are you seeing? Okay, so you guys are seeing what Rich Holland is doing.
No,
I'm seeing what you
I think I only just unpaused.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What the? Okay, so now Ridge is pissed. So I think the story is Ridge is mad that he has sacrificed so much that he's busted his ass to help Chase U to rebuild his career, rebuild himself, and they lose again.
Oh boy.
Man.
I can't be mad with Ridge doing this because yeah, sure, Chase U, but Chase U, like they are constantly on the struggle bus. Andre Chase has Andre Chase lost or bet against, almost bet lost when Thea Hale lost to Roxanne Perez in that first match. Yeah, so
they
fuck.
got paramedics
What's he gonna
coming
do
out, Grun.
Yeah. Like
big turn for Ridge here. Big turn for Ridge here, fellas. You seeing it, boys?
I just seen what he did to him on the table. What Ridge did on the table, and dude, that that looked gnarly.
He said he was only for Chase U if as long as they kept the titles.
Well, he's a man of his word. What can you say?
Yeah.
Hey, Ricochet's a ref? Whoa, that's pretty cool. I mean, he put on some LBs since we seen him last, but I mean, it's good that he's got a job back at the WWE.
There you go. Came crawling back. A little bit, Tony.
Ooh,
I saw the JBL. Yeah, JBL has been making appearances at GCW.
I saw it on Instagram. Yeah.
And then he made an appearance on TNA.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
That is definitely gonna be interesting.
Bro, listen. Mm-hmm. I don't have the official quote, but somebody asked him what he's doing, and he's like, everybody thinks JBL was quoted as saying, everybody thinks I'm here for a second run or I'm here to put over young talent, when really I'm just recruiting for Triple H.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
For Triple A?
Oh, and Triple A too.
What? That
he's recruiting. Yeah, Triple H has got him out there recruiting.
Well,
I mean, go ahead.
Did you guys see? My bad. Did you guys see? He whispered something in Dolph Ziggler's ear.
Yeah, I saw that. Jordan Grace has said that she's shutting down her OnlyFans accounts in a few months. So that is likely because
she's getting signed.
In the new year she is going to WWE. Likely to have another debut in probably the Royal Rumble or another spot in the Royal Rumble. This time it's probably gonna be without the Impact the Knockouts Championship, and it will be announced as
they're gonna put her on the roster.
Yeah, and as a probably she's definitely I could definitely see them putting her on the main roster. At the same time, I could also see them putting her in NXT with Vicker Julia and Delta.
Yeah, this is what I've learned with WWE. We need to trust them because they know where to put these athletes into the right position. And I think with Jordan, she's got a great head on her shoulders to where she's going to know exactly where she's going to thrive, and she'll have an input in that. But window lickers out there, these are your last months to see her no bits. So get out there, subscribe, and go out there and see Jordan Grace and all her flexing nudity that she does.
Yep.
Yes, man. Yes. And one thing that I will say about Jordan Grace is that while she's made mistakes in the past, like maybe said or done some dumb things on social media, she's always owned it and came through, and has always came on the other side better. So like honestly, I'm gonna be happy to see it happen.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be happy to see it happen. You know what I'm saying?
She deserves this, and so does her. I mean, I hope this brings that bridge for
Hope something
John.
comes for John.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
I so hope Jonathan comes at some point. Like this, we cannot waste the years like we did with AJ Styles and not having him in the WWE when we could have.
Yeah,
Grissom is, to me, he is on those levels. When it comes to the indie world, he is on AJ levels. He's creative. Go ahead, Howse.
No bad. I just came my comp, Black Bryan Danielson.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. I was introduced to him through AEW. I had heard about him being an awesome wrestler in ROH. I did not see it.
I watched his ROH.
When he came to AEW, I thought, okay, this is cool. I've heard a lot of great things about him. And he was brought back because of ROH. That was it. He was brought into AEW because of ROH. That is it.
Yeah.
He was brought back to be put on ROH. He was brought back to promote, hey, go watch ROH. And it's like, okay, but your goal was to attract the WWE fans that wanted something better than what WWE was providing at the time. So you need to heavily push if you want people to watch ROH, you have to heavily push them on AEW as well. Because they're not just going to go over to ROH just because you said so. Like, I found ROH because I was bored of WWE. I looked around. That's how I've heard of Benjamin Martinez, the War Machines, Adam Cole. And
my man.
I know he's not exactly the name you should mention right now, but Marty Scurll.
I heard about him there too, bro.
Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish.
Are you guys getting Jada Parker walking in?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
We're a second or two ago. I'm looking at Roxanne Perez right now. Yep.
Okay. I'm with you, Grun. Howse, is that what you're saying?
130-18.
130-18?
Yeah.
It's about to be 30-30.
Yeah. I'm at 130-30.
Okay.
They're replaying.
So are you guys seeing Roxanne Perez?
Right now we're seeing what
a recap of Holland, yeah.
What minute mark are you at?
130. Oh, about to be at 131.
We got Wesley coming up.
All right. Okay, so we should be.
Okay, I see Wesley now.
Wesley, Zachary Wentz. There, we're all right where we need to be now.
Do you guys want to see ABC? Do you guys want to see ABC in WWE?
ABC.
Yes, I would like.
That is Chris Bay and Ace Austin.
Yeah, the Bullet Club, bro. They're Bullet Club.
Yeah, I know they're Bullet Club. So my introduction to Ace Austin, like he was heel with Madman Fulton, and like I thought he had a lot of charisma. I thought he could do well in WWE. Chris Bay also like a smaller guy, high flyer, but I think individually they could have done pretty well. as a tag team, they seem to be doing much better.
Yeah, I agree. I like them as a tag team for sure. I'm with you, man.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Are you guys excited, Voice? Are you excited for this match here? This brother blood feud between Wesley and Zachary Wentz?
I kind of am, because I'm liking what they're showing us with this video package. And
It's a good build, bro.
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna preface this with like exactly how Grun said at the top of the show. You know, I'm not like huge into NXT. I like to catch the highlights, the clips, but to see this story actually taking its turn, you know, and now there's a feud between them, I kind of like it. I like where they're progressing. I think Wesley is. We're going to be talking about him on the main roster here shortly. It would not surprise me.
Yeah.
In the next few months. I would even say after the Rumble, we might be seeing him over in the main roster. He's just catching fire.
He really is. It's been such a unique build, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the vibe is, it feels like he really is just himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
100%.
Wesley is Wesley, and people just flock to it.
Completely agree with you. And you know what I really appreciate, and this is going to come from a social standpoint, they're not pushing what they think he should be. They're allowing him to grow, and they're allowing him to make his choice.
Let me say what I know you're thinking, bro. They're not trying to push him into some, look at me, I'm the black guy character. He's just Wesley being Wesley organically, and there's no BS crappy gimmicks behind it to try to make him pop, like make him a rapper or something like that, or a thug or something. He's just Wesley, and people just love it. He's just an organic vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? There are people online that they kind of want that. They want black wrestlers to be like, yo, I'm this black guy. Like, who fucking cares? I don't care that you're
let
black.
them be themselves.
I just want them to be themselves, bro.
Yeah, like it's like, look, Trick.
That's what I like.
Like Trick Williams, he's kind of that character, but at the same time, like he's
I believe that's Trick.
Yeah, it's like he looks
Trick,
good
right?
in the ring. He's still being Trick Williams. He's incredibly over with it. So it's like, are you gonna am I gonna see her say, oh well, that's not gonna work? Like, no, it's probably gonna work on the main roster.
It's gonna work
because Carmelo Hayes is being Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I believe that is Carmelo.
Carmelo Hayes is special because he's just being. This is what it needs to be. This is what it needs to be. I love it.
Like people get.
Oh, OG Tony, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see here. I'm sorry. He was just saying that Jordan Grace is wrestling Rachel Armstrong in Chicago Wednesday night, and she's a local wrestler here in Indianapolis, Grun, and she's really coming up through the independent circuit. Yeah, Rachel Armstrong is an incredible talent, and like I said, she's going to be wrestling Jordan Grace, and that's going to be awesome for her young career. She's an amazing young wrestler. I got a chance to be there for the very beginning of her career, so she's really grinded. She's an amazing talent.
That's what I love about the indies. You get to be at the start of somebody's career and just watch them blossom. I mean, that's me with Isaiah Moore, seeing him at the beginning stages of his career. And now, I mean, he surprised me one Thanksgiving on an AEW show where he came out of the back. You know, that was a moment.
So cool, man.
Yeah.
Yes, it is so cool, dude. I bet you those people that were around me were like, man, what is with this guy? I'm like, I know him. I commentate his matches.
It's so cool, man. It's just so cool.
Yeah, and Tony, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yep. Wesley, you guys see Wesley coming out? We're on the same page here. I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
we're good.
Enough. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just
awesome.
I think this
I want
to
enjoy this match with my boys here.
I really do too, because I think this is going to be a breakout match of this event.
This is about to smack, bro. This is about to smack.
Yeah. I do think something that doesn't and this is insulting I'm pretty sure Zach Wentz and Trey Miguel, I'm pretty sure they got released by WWE because they thought the Rascals MSK was one guy. I'm pretty sure that was the story. They thought it was one guy.
Really?
They thought it was Wesley. Yeah, they thought it was Wesley. They didn't. So I think it was Vince McMahon. That's gonna be my best guess because there's no way in hell that anyone else involved with NXT wouldn't have done their research and found out. Oh, it's 3 guys.
Yeah. That does sound like a Vince move.
I think Vince McMahon.
That does. It really does.
Proved it. It's like thought it was one high flyer. It's like,
beautiful.
Wait, why did you sign 3 high flyers? No, release the 2. Just keep the black guy.
Get rid of them.
and
oh, they're going.
Yeah, they go and they're doing some high flying stuff, but I'm waiting for them to start throwing hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I love this the quick transitions, the quick moves in between. This reminds me so much of what we grew up with, Howse, and the old WCW. Yeah. Let them just wrestle. Let's see what these guys can do. Oh yeah.
I grew up with Jimmy Wang Yang. I grew up with Paul London, Brian Kendrick.
Oh,
hey, Grun, you probably don't know this, but I actually was in a in-ring segment with Jimmy Wang Yang.
Yo, what?
Yeah. Oh. I was a manager for the tag team champions and Heroes and Legends, and we escaped with the titles. But I got caught up between the Godfather, Jimmy Wang Yang. Who else was there? Was one more? Ernest the Cat Miller. And then, yeah, brother. Yeah, man. And
that's
then
where
the
I'm
manager,
popping.
Yeah, and then the other manager I caught, because I had to try to leave, and I was like, I went to one corner, there was Jimmy Wang Yang. I was like, I'm going to turn around. I go into the other corner, there's the Godfather. I'm going to go in the ring. I go in the ring, there's Ernest the Cat Miller. I'm not going anywhere. And then, boom, I got popped by the manager, big pop in the crowd. It was a fun night.
I'm 12 years old, and I'm introduced to the Asian cowboy. I'm like, this is odd, but you know what? Like, I'm here for it because it was just that. Like, it may have not been the best version of the cruiserweight division, but you know what? I thought it was an awesome version of the cruiserweight division.
Well, there's always those characters that just for some reason they personally pop for you. Mine was Coco Beware. He was one of my favorite when Coco I first started. Him and Junkyard Dog. I would legit walk around the house pretending I was those 2 guys. I wasn't Hulk Hogan. I wasn't the Macho Man. I was those guys. And for some reason those characters just stick out to us.
Yeah.
Goldust was probably number 1 for me.
Oh, Goldust was amazing.
Goldust was fantastic in his time. I mean, he made you uncomfortable. It was just, and he could still wrestle.
Yeah.
That was the thing. He could still wrestle his ass off.
It was so weird, but it was like, there's got to be something to say for the wrestlers that perform such weird characters, but they get over in such a big way.
Dude, there would be times in my class, so a friend would ask me for like a pencil, and I'd be like, just to fuck with him because Goldust was funny as shit.
Just to mess with him,
I fucking Goldust was definitely one of those top ones.
Yeah.
You're getting your punches now, Grun.
There we
go.
Going
at it with
they're coming now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, big old knee by Wesley.
I knew it was going to get to this.
Ooh.
Damn. Ooh. Did you guys happen to see that Jack Perry throwing that jobber into the corner like a javelin?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I think I did see that.
I'll send it to you.
I think my son showed me that.
Yeah.
Dude, it was gnarly. That kid's jaw looked broke, just like Wesley looks like he just might have broke Zach's face.
Yeah,
man.
Vicious drop kick.
For sure. He's feeling himself.
This is exactly why I like Wesley, though. The grittiness of his moving in the ring, his movements, the way he gets over on a guy in a match with one move. It's just very like what you would do in a backyard if you were trying to put on a performance with a friend.
I think that grittiness is what high flyers need nowadays. I think it's they need to look more vicious than pretty nowadays. Just because we see pretty high flying all the time.
Yeah.
Let's get rough. Let's get gritty.
And Ford, I think he's a good reason for that push with a lot of the guys coming up behind him, because I mean, look at Wesley's build. It's like what Ford is building right now.
Yeah.
And he still does all those big moves and things, but the grittiness, I have to keep going back to that, because I think that's Wesley's bread and butter. Where he's going to make his money is just keeping that edge with him and everything he already does.
Yeah.
Like even taking that knee, like just taking that knee, the way he went.
Yeah, that
it was like, it's like someone just got knocked out in the street. Just stiffen straight up like a board and go down.
I am very curious as to what made them believe Blair Davenport was ready for SmackDown. Like, I got to call it out.
That will be determined, Grun.
Yeah,
that will be determined.
Yeah,
I honestly just don't think they knew what to do with her. Like, and she doesn't really. She's already past her time on NXT, so it's like
that could be the case with Lyra and Blair. Is that they were ready to leave NXT. It's more like they were ready to leave NXT, not so much that they were ready for Raw or SmackDown. They couldn't learn anything more.
But it's just not it's not their time now. Like, I like Lyra Valkyrie, and I think she's actually a solid wrestler. Blair Davenport.
Oh yeah.
Yo, my bad. My man just did a backflip off that kick. But
yo, I want to see this. Oh.
Damn, dude, these guys have been going hard.
Yeah,
that whole segment there, they were. Zach, he's definitely showing what he can do out here, especially in a performance with Wesley. I mean,
for sure.
Wentz is really he's pushing Wesley into another level in his performing. Oh, we got Bruzy coming in.
What do you
taking Bruzy. Shots? No. Yeah, we were so I was so mad at you that I delayed the stream by 7 hours.
Yeah, these two are going at it. Bruzy, I don't know if you're checking it out, but we're watching NXT No Mercy. And right now we're in the middle of Wesley versus Zachary Wynn. So, like, my thought is this, man, real quick. Do you guys think there's a way that Zachary Wentz can find his way back to the company off these performances?
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
He's almost. I don't know if you saw. He's the X Division champion as well. He won the X Division championship.
So I mean, like, that could be like. So now TNA, like, I don't believe that they. I think part of them could be worried that WWE might gut them. So I think.
Yeah.
And it's like, as fans, like, we need companies like TNA because. Like, the fact is, like, everybody can't just go straight to WWE or AEW. AEW is definitely gonna want to do that, but it's like, yo, like, you guys got to pace yourselves, okay? Because, like, TNA needs to exist for the good of the wrestling industry, even if they never get to WWE's level. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that, because even when TNA was at its best, they weren't at WWE's level, but that was okay, because look at the run that the Team Canada, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, James Storm, Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, Low Key, Homicide, Hernandez, there's Gail Kim, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, Madison Rain, Tara, Taylor Wilde or Wilson? Yeah, Taylor Wilde, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
look at these two go.
Like, just an entire Samoa Joe, just an AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, just an entire list of awesome wrestlers who we think of now and think, yo, they're so fucking awesome in the mid to late 2000s.
Yeah,
And
good
just get
times.
so.
But here's my whole thing with TNA. They need to be a stepping stone to the WWE.
Yes.
We still need TNA, but it needs to be like,
Yep.
once you get to a certain level in TNA, like Jordan Grace is right now, it is time to go over, and then we bring in newer talents and we develop them. And if you keep doing that, this machine will keep rolling, and we will see the best wrestling we'll ever see.
Ever.
Yeah. Bruzy, go
Conan
ahead,
over there.
Bruzy,
Yo. Let me speak on this.
He might be speaking on America's Most Wanted. Now, I started watching TNA after America's Most Wanted broke up.
I'll always be Conan.
Yeah, that's always Conan to me, bro.
Yeah. You'll never change me on that one.
Yeah,
I may have started.
I remember that, man.
I may have started watching TNA around the time that Homicide and Hernandez broke apart from Conan. And
I remember that time.
I'm trying to think of what they called themselves.
Dude, Wesley.
Latin American Express.
Oh,
yeah,
I remember that. LAX.
That's what it was.
LAX.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna feel that in the morning.
Dude, he took that.
He took that hard.
His knees are going to hurt.
Dude, I love it. And again, we're going back to it. Wesley and this grittiness, the way he just goes at it, that's just incredible.
You know what? I want to go back to what you were saying about the grittiness, and I want to go back to what Grun was saying about the lack of grittiness in today's like choreographed style wrestling. Do you think that was missing with Ricochet?
Oh, most
I think
definitely.
so. I think
most definitely.
Not very gritty, right? More pretty than gritty, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And then when he tried to do this grittiness, this is why I don't believe him, because God damn, Wesley.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to see it now. Oh my God.
On the outside.
Look at him, he's asleep.
That is an interesting point of view, Bruzy. I think HDTV makes it easier to see the spots where easy to see some of the spots as I don't know, like
whoa! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's
Wentz is about to go night.
Oh, Trey Miguel!
Oh, it's not happening.
Oh, yep, there's Trey. Trey's there.
Yeah. Oh! There's nothing better than the Canadian Destroyer. That will always be the greatest move in pro wrestling.
But on the outside, Grun, there needs to be limits.
I know.
My God!
Can he actually win this thing? Oh my God!
No!
What the fuck was that?
Jack Wentz won!
What? I can't. What are they doing?
How? Wait.
He won!
Dude, look at everybody.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. This dude took a coup de grace to the outside.
Yeah. Double-edged point there. It's better and worse at the same time. Yes. I think that's a point with the HDTV.
Well, before we switched over to HD TV, there's a famous match where The Rock is seen blading himself right in front of the camera. I mean, like, I see exactly what you guys are saying on this point, and it is. But then again, remember last night when we were seeing Orton in that beautiful camera view that they had, where it was almost like whatever the newest K they got out there, and he looked like a goddamn superhero. He looked like what they were representing back when we fell in love with them as kids, where they were these beyond belief characters and giants. So and it's exactly like Slappy's saying, it's a double-edged point. You're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, but overall, wrestling is just
that is a great point.
It's heaven as of late. It is
there
is not anybody can find anything.
Yeah, it is. It is a combination of people figuring out how cinematography works today, and I like you see it in movies, you see it in certain television where like they've learned that, you know what, there was a time when cinematography was perfect, but it's not just advancing technology. It is just learning how to do it the right way, the best way, not just just use better technologies. That doesn't fucking solve anything.
No, you're 100 on that. And Bruzy, we fucking love you here in your house. We love the fact that you're a part of this. You got your inside jokes. Tony, OG Tony, this is a great insight here brought to us. Sean says that the partnership with TNA is still in the early stages. A lot more to come. So that gives me high hopes for what we're about to see in the next coming months.
I mean, like, Wendy Chu introduced an opponent for Kalani Jordan in the last week or two, and it's a woman that has cemented herself. While she may not have been in TNA at the early stages like a lot of other people, she has cemented her legacy in TNA. The Demon Assassin Rosemary.
Yes.
Now
that was awesome.
I know she said in the past that she wasn't interested in going to WWE because she didn't need the money. She was happy doing TNA forever. I don't think it's outrageous that we don't see her fight Roxanne Perez at Halloween Havoc.
You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think it's coming.
If they don't play into that, they're silly people. Bruzy, I would advise you turn this PLE on because it is good. You're missing out on some really good matches. That Wesley match, the Chase U match, those were some really good matches. And I do this every time, House. Every time we watch NXT or I watch it, I'm like, man, I should watch more NXT. I really like the wrestling. And then I go weeks only watching the highlights again.
Yeah, man. No, I'm with you guys. We're having a great watch along right now. We're about to continue it, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. Come back. We're going to continue our watch along.
Hello, everyone. It's the Pope Elijah Burke, founder and president of the Love Alive charity. I wanted to take this brief moment to share with you my charity's continued humanitarian efforts to positively impact the impoverished communities in and around the greater Jacksonville area. This cannot be possible without your support. If you'd be so kind, please take a moment to visit our website, love-alive.org, to learn more about the charity and its mission. Also, feel free to donate to our 501c3 organization that operates off of the donation of the public, which is you. Whether that be by website or via Cash App, $1 help makes a difference in the lives of others as we continue to positively influence many people by being the change that we wish to see in the world.
Do you like comedy? Have you ever done it? Have you ever thought about going up on stage and telling some of those jokes that your family and friends just love to hear? Well, now you have the opportunity. every Thursday night starting February 15th at Cooper's Pub, we are doing an open mic. The Kokomo Press is doing an open mic at Cooper's Pub in the downstairs comedy den. It's going to be awesome. It's going to start at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, February 15th. And we're going to be doing open mic with 10 to 15 spots for each comedian at 5 minutes a spot. Do not hesitate to sign up. Sign-ups will be at 7:30 physically down there in the bar. Or if you want to, you can sign up early. All you have to do is message our page at the Kokomo Press. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have drinks and we're going to have food specials. And it's all a part of Cooper's Pub. You just go straight in, and instead of making a right, you make a left, you go downstairs, you make a left, and you're right down there in the comedy den. Myself and Brian Allen West are excited to see you, and we'll also have friends that you may know, like Jordan Bell, a.k.a. Hypocrisy Jones, Sean Dalrymple, a local comedian we love, and even Courtney Richardson. You're going to see us all out there. We're going to be having a blast. And again, it starts February 15th, but after that, it's every Thursday at 8 p.m. in the comedy den downstairs at Cooper's Pub. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back to In Your House, guys. And you already know the team is back, and we are live watching NXT No Mercy, having a great time with my boys on a Sunday night. Their voice, Josh Joseph, and the blue-eyed villain himself, the Grun Meister. And you guys already know the vibes. It is NXT No Mercy, man, and we're just digging right back into it. And yeah, oh, I see. Okay, somebody said his name because I see Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Yep. Bruzy was talking about him.
Yeah.
OG Tony is hitting us up with a bit of news. Apparently, In Your House alum Donovan Dijak is in MLW now.
So
Let's go. Let's
Exciting.
go.
So my question in there is that is it because he's just been making some date by date appearances and contracts. So I guess the question is it a full MLW contract, or is it kind of like open-ended, appear in a set number of agreed appearances? Okay, so Bruzy, you're ahead of us.
Yeah, you're ahead of us. You're a little ahead of us. Let's give him that minute mark. I personally am at 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 30 seconds. That's where I'm at personally.
I'm about 6 seconds ahead of you.
About 6 seconds. Okay, that's cool. I won't mess with it.
Yeah,
I won't mess with it. It's okay.
I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, come and join us, Bruzy. Come on, bro. We're having a great time. We got Wendy Chu in the ring right now. I like this recreation of Wendy Chu, honestly.
I think it's better. I think it's definitely better.
They're trying something different with her. She went from like the dream sleepy girl to like she's a nightmare now.
Yeah, I appreciate that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Stays with the gimmick. And then Kalani Jordan, the women's North American champion. You know, Kalani Jordan, the last show I got when she won this title, I can't remember this show. So if you guys can help me out there. But when she won the title, she made a fan out of me in that show. That was my first time I got a chance to see her wrestle.
Oh, it was, you know what? It was, when did they have that ladder match for Crown?
It was the ladder match. Yeah, you're right.
It was a ladder match. It was.
I have to look it up.
Sol Ruka had. It wasn't. I don't believe it was Stand and Deliver. I don't believe it was.
I don't think so either.
No. I think it was. I think it may have been the NXT takeover after Stand and Deliver. I think
it was. Oh no, it wasn't. It was. I thought it was NXT. Was it a 6-woman battleground?
Okay.
Yeah, it was battleground. I looked it up.
Okay.
Okay, to give more light on the Dijak situation, it appears that Dijak said he is going to be the next MLW World Champion and called out the likes of Matt Riddle and Suzuki. So it appears without
got the bang, bro.
they do not have any further information. The only other thing is a couple videos, and Tony Khan tweeted all 11 people in attendance seem to be into it. So,
Okay.
yeah. So Tony's taking shots at MLW, probably because he fears what they're doing. But right now it doesn't say how long Grun, but with statements like that, we can at least expect a couple of weeks with him, maybe
I
a
say
month
run,
or two.
right?
Yeah, I say too,
Short little run.
because when we did talk to him, he wasn't opposed to doing long term with the company.
Yeah.
So
True. That's a
maybe
great point.
maybe they struck a deal, and maybe creatively he liked what they were doing, and that's where he's going to be for maybe a minute.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
Only Tony
I'm watching this match
Rizzi
right
likes
now.
in AEW is Schiavone.
Yeah.
He's cool. I'm starting to think that he's overused.
He's just been doing it for too long in the same voice, in the same presentation.
I think it's a big problem with that AEW has is that they thrived on nostalgia, but now it's like they need to put over people that are actually over with the audience.
Yeah, because I mean, I absolutely
I want
love.
to. I'm sorry. Can I jump in?
No, go ahead.
Real quick. My bad.
Yeah.
I just okay. So this is what kind of was hurting WWE about like 15 years ago, right? Is that they would rely on bringing in guys to come in and add a little bit of star power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they would go away, and then you'd have to rely on your undeveloped talent to carry your show week to week. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not building them up.
And you're not building them up. Exactly. So, like, that's the issue right there that you see where it's like you cannot rely on those nostalgia acts. Like, it's all sweet and cute that you brought Sting back for an appearance, but you can't keep going to that well. You got to make sure your talent is over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Bruzy, just real quick, Grun, Bruzy's calling me directly. Yes, I know he had a 20-year break, but still, when he came back, the only thing that changed was he had one of those alcoholic eyes. That's it. That's all that changed with Tony Schiavone. He still carried the same cadence. Oh, and he put an earring in. I forgot that too. He got himself a little gold earring, put it right in there. Yeah. I'm a different Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
So let me bring that. Let me bring something up about that. Tony Schiavone, of course, he had that break or whatever. Where is he like in the parallels in terms of like a Michael Cole? Because like Michael Cole is somebody who seemed like he's evolved over the years. Like
exactly.
You talked about how it's kind of the same song and dance with Tony Schiavone, but does it not feel like, especially when when Pat McAfee came and just breathed a new life into his career, it seemed like that Michael Cole has evolved with the times, and now we're all appreciating and loving Michael Cole when we used to hate and diss on Michael Cole. I know I did.
To be fair, that time we hated him, he was we were supposed to hate him.
He had Vince in his ear.
Yes, but at the same time, like the coal miners, he was all for the Miz, and it's like it was just at the time.
I remember that time.
Yeah,
I totally. I'm just talking about the time where it's like they thought he wasn't that good of a commentator, and I know the heel time. We were supposed to hate him, but like when he was kind of like neutral or whatever, and like people, I know people on the internet all the time would like talk mess about Michael Cole about how he's basic on commentary and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I could see it. Like there's no thought or there was no process into what he was doing on commentary. And it's because he had Vince screaming in his ear, telling him what to say all the time. And then as soon as that changed, as soon as you brought in a live wire like Pat McAfee, that's when Michael Cole got a chance to love what he does again.
I 100% on board with that. I witnessed it. I know exactly what you're talking about. To hit you back, Bruzy, with this, I know what you're talking about. And yes, Tony Schiavone back in WCW when he had the brain sitting next to him and he was just cutting it up and they were
Oh,
having
so
fun
good.
and that was phenomenal. Back then, I would agree
Brucey,
with
we're
you
WCW guys too.
Yes, absolutely love him. But here's my thing. When he came back, all we've gotten is the old remnants of Tony Schiavone. We haven't seen an evolution of Tony Schiavone. And yes, you can say, are our commentators and our backstage reporters, are they supposed to evolve? Yes, I believe so. When you've been in it for
Yeah.
so long that you are a character, you are Tony Schiavone, the character who interviews people, there needs to be an evolution to your creation. So you want a fan like me
Mean
to
Gene
follow you.
Okerlund.
Exactly. When he went to
There,
Mean
WCW, he
Gene,
was a little
Mean
different.
was phenomenal.
there's
Fucking
some
love that dude.
broadcasters, some backstage correspondents who really don't need a personality. But at the same time, it's like you can't have all of them just always being professional. Kayla Braxton
Yeah.
had a slight personality, but her interactions mainly were with Paul Heyman, and they like for no reason whatsoever. They just worked. They were entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renee Young,
You're
Renee
hitting it,
Paquette.
Grun. You're hitting it.
She had she loved rock and roll. She liked being a little bit more, having a little bit more personality, and it's like that's what I
Yeah.
loved about her. And like Jackie Redmond, she has a little bit of personality, but at the same time, it's like you enjoy it. Like it's just enough to where she's gonna be professional. And she's gonna do it, but also like you don't get tired of seeing her, or even Kathy Kelly.
Stop him when he starts saying lies.
Yeah,
I know, like he's going, bro, and I'm loving it. Like I'm just sitting over here watching this North American Championship match,
yeah.
listening to Grun. You know, we got Bruzy up here, we got OG Tony in here. I'm just vibing, bro.
Yeah. These are moments
Like,
that are fun.
Like I'm low. I ordered food from Wawa on my credit card.
The Wawa.
Yeah,
The old
yeah.
Wawa.
I didn't know you guys had Wawa, but you guys so you guys got Wawas over there.
Oh,
No, but I
No?
know of them.
Okay.
I know of them. I'm a huge
Yeah.
Kevin Smith fan. So hearing about over there in PA going to the Wawa. Bam Margera used to talk about let's go down to the Wawa. You know, so I know what you're talking about. I wish.
Okay.
Just like a Buc-ee's. I've not been to a Buc-ee's either.
Grun,
And
how
I
far are
hear
you
that
from Philly, man?
45 minutes.
Oh, I've never been to Philly. I gotta get out to Philly. I've never been to
like
Philly.
it seems like it's like pretty good to visit for like a day.
Yeah.
Like I think everything that you'd want to see there you could see in a day.
Sure.
I gotta run the stairs.
Hell yeah, I've never done that.
You
Give me a
know,
real Philly cheesesteak.
I've got
Like,
Royal Farms around me. I got one or two around me. I haven't been there.
Bruzy's talking about Baltimore.
Yeah.
Never been there either.
oh, okay. I've never been to Baltimore either, bro. I'd love to get
I've
out
been
there.
told I need to go to a Buckeyes. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
The Buc-ee's. It's a gas station. It's like
I love trying new restaurants. I love traveling and trying new restaurants. Ooh,
it's like the Disney World of gas stations. There's
okay.
like look it up, dude. It's a thing. It's a thing.
I want to go now.
I do too, man.
That is excellent. That's excellent. Ooh.
Beautiful snap suplex.
Oh, yes, very good.
Yeah. I love
I'm going to say Jim
Window
Steaks. I'm going to say Jim Steaks in Philly has the best cheesesteak. Although I've also been told that Pat and Gino's are top tier as well. Jim Steaks is, I believe, a newer franchise. But Pat's and Gino's, I understand they are the OGs.
Ooh.
I wonder when WWE is going through Philly again.
I
Oh,
think it's going to depend on
Does he
how
do it?
badly Philly wants another WWE event.
I'd love to see
I
you guys
don't.
get a PLE.
If it's going to be another WrestleMania, probably not for another 10, 15, maybe 10 years. And it
Oh
will
no,
probably
it'll be a
be
while, but I'd like to see you guys get like even a B level PLE. I'd pull up for that.
yeah. It I think it's definitely going to depend because so it probably won't do Lincoln Financial Field again unless it's in the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would probably be another a B level pay per view. Maybe it'd be an NXT pay per view or PLE.
Hey,
That'd
not
be
to get
sweet.
off track or anything, but how do you guys feel of Booker T's progression as a commentator?
I think
Yeah.
he's worked out well. I think more than anything, like I like having him around just so you have that
Oh, I think they messed that up.
connection where you can have that that color commentator who can have a biasy, like how he's like yo, don't you talk smack on Roxanne Perez, like she's the freaking prodigy.
Yeah.
She's
It's a la
it's like,
King.
and
King
then,
used to do that all the time.
yeah,
And that's what I loved about him.
Yeah. And it's like,
I like what
oh,
Booker
but she
T
was one of your
does.
students. It's like, you damn right she
Yeah.
was one of my students. And
Yeah,
she's
so
gonna
he's
be the
gonna have
best
that
one.
bias. Yeah.
And he should. And I
Yeah.
believe that develops his character even more. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
gives his commentary character a
Yeah.
different level.
When I was listening to him talk with Chris Van Vliet and they talk about King Booker, I'm thinking about, like, I don't remember a whole lot from that time frame in WWE. I remember the King Booker stuff.
King
I'm like,
Booker.
Yeah.
you know what? You know what?
Shouting
Yeah,
out,
that
you
King
know,
Booker stuff
King
was legit.
Booker! Oh man.
So
Those
hold
were
on. So Grun, your introduction to Booker T was King Booker?
So no, not quite that. Not quite there. It was a little bit before. It was a little bit before that. I'm trying to think.
it wasn't
was
the
on
Booker T
SmackDown.
we know.
He was on.
That's
he was on
that's
SmackDown.
the point I'm about to get to.
He was. I don't know. I don't remember what exactly he was doing, but
It was probably the Austin feud when introduced to him. It was either
Were they in the grocery store?
Was Austin?
Because when he came to WCW, that was his first big feud. Was him and Austin, like he had a fight with him in a grocery store, poured milk all over him. They were throwing eggs at each other. It was fantastic. It was great.
Kalani Jordan retains.
Yeah,
yes, she did.
There real quick.
I think that's the right decision.
Too. Oh yeah,
yeah.
But I mean,
I think
you had a nice strong showing from Wendy Chu.
Yeah. Wendy did her thing out here.
She's improved a lot.
Right back, guys.
She really has. Oh, you're good.
Oh,
so I was going to tell him,
delivery.
Yeah, there it is, OG Tony. Harlem Heat, WCW. You know what we're talking about.
Yep.
There it is. You know it.
I was waiting for one of our old school fans to know what we were talking about at their house.
Yeah, I love it. We love all of our fans. We love our old school fans, our new fans that want to come in and learn about wrestling. Come on in and join us. We're watching NXT No Mercy, just chilling and vibing. And it's been a good show so far. I mean, we've been checking it out. This is honestly the only match that I was like, that's what I think. Whoa! Did you see it?
Damn!
Really?
That's Taylor Baxley, right?
Grun, come back! Oh, whoa! That is Baxley.
Okay, so more of Tatum Paxley being Psycho Chick. Okay,
dude, she came out and guillotined. That's crazy. Yes, Brucey, we were gonna get to your question there, and then you gave the answer. But yeah, Yes, I do remember who his two knights were, Steven Regal and the fittest of Finleys. Grun, we were discussing
I do
the
remember
Booker
that.
T and him being being a part of a tag team called the Harlem Heat with his actual real life brother Stevie Ray, and
Yes.
that's how we were introduced to him.
All right.
That tag team was like, dude, it was
Exciting.
groundbreaking. It was
Yeah.
so different. Seeing Booker T do a front flip off the top of the rope. If you've never seen it, him do it, watch it. When he did his big leg kick to the axe kick to the back of the head, the dude used to get his leg up like one of those Rockefeller dancers on a Christmas pageant, and he would just bring it down like an axe. And then his big brother Stevie Ray would come in and just smash a
Bruiser.
dude.
I loved it, bro. I loved it. He had one of the best missile drop kicks in the business. I mean,
So my guess is,
such a
oh, that
good
is
time.
why he had bad knees later on.
Oh yeah, he would get you with those missile drop kicks. He okay, this is a time, bro. This is a time when missile drop kicks were finishers.
Who managed Cole and Kane when they first showed up in WCW?
Oh man,
Cole and Kane.
I'm trying to remember that time. He's going deep in his bag. I like Brucey is a WCW fan.
Those were Booker T and that was Booker T.
He went back. Went back. Okay.
Cole
See, I didn't even
know that. You got me.
Brucey.
You got me on that one, Brucey. You went even further back than what
Brucey. You had me back. You had me thinking of Glenn Jacobs before he was Kane.
Dude, me too. I was there too.
I thought it was Michael Cole.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yes, now that you brought that up, this is who it was. Yeah. This is who it was. Yes, I remember. Now I'm starting to remember. Yes. Okay.
Oh, this is the slap I was talking about. Look, Grun.
Damn.
It's coming.
She slapped the piss out of her.
Yeah, that's I'm from the streets. That's I'm from the streets, bitch slap.
Yeah, that's what that was.
I do, Brucey. Here's another gem. Does everybody remember when Booker T accidentally dropped the N-word in a live promo?
I do remember that. Going in, he was going in on Hulk Hogan. And when he did it, you can see that he immediately knew what he did, and he was like, ugh.
Yeah, he had to pull back.
So here's my question: so Sister Sherry was a queen, was a Charnel. Is that
no Sister Sherry? She was Sherry, Scary Sherry. That was their manager in WCW. And she made sure to get them their titles whenever they were up for those titles. It looks like we're getting up on an update on the Chase U member that Ridge Holland destroyed. They're really milking this one. I mean, I don't really. If he was really injured, they wouldn't be filming it like this.
No. They're just trying to get the feud over. See, but remember with Ridge Holland, his things was he hurts people, and now this is another time where he's hurting somebody. They're just taking his gimmick or his whole situation and taking it to, that's exactly Brucey. Ridge was the one who hurt Biggie. That's exactly why they're doing this right now. So yeah.
Okay. As fans, do you guys find that in poor taste?
No.
So you like the realism of that storyline in this?
Yes. So with this, it's because when you do the research, unless you're someone who just wants to make Ridge Holland look bad. When you do your research, Big E does not, Etor, he does not blame Ridge Holland for the injury. It happens because it could have, like, because that stuff happens. And Big E, he seems to be very happy with his role in WWE because WWE has been taking care of him. He's been letting him do stuff, and you know what? I think a lot of us we're like, if you're gonna break up the New Day, just do it because it's just they will never be the same without Big E, Kofi, and Xavier being together. It just will never be the same.
I hear you. I mean, it kind of goes back
Tony
to
and the family. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm saying Tony and the family come out, and Tony's looking clean. My bad. Go ahead and go to your point, but I want to say he's looking clean tonight.
He is. I was just gonna harken back to Chris Benoit being called the Crippler after dropping Sabu on his neck in a match. It stuck with him, and the Canadian Crippler. I mean, if you go back and watch the video, it looks like he straight up dropped Sabu up, down, right onto his neck, and
Was this in an
he had him in a
ECW match?
suplex and just let him. No, it was over in Japan, I believe.
Japan. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was an ECW match. But I mean, 2 weeks later, Sabu showed up on ECW with the neck brace duct taped, and he had one hell of a match with RVD.
I really like what they added to Obafemi's entrance.
Yeah, me too.
So either they're saying Obafemi's going to destroy Tony D'Angelo, or they're trying to make it look even that more impressive when Tony wins.
They got to be. To me, you have to be pushing Obafemi.
Oh,
he has the look. He has everything that you want in a champion. And he's believable.
He is definitely looking more and more like he is one of the better big guy wrestlers we have seen in a long time.
I'm ready for this one.
Yeah.
I definitely would not be shocked if Tony D'Angelo wins, but at the same time, like I wouldn't be surprised if Obafemi retains.
I like the development of Tony D'Angelo. He's definitely looking at he's trimmed up a little bit too. It seems like he's hitting the gym. It's like I could believe him as a North American champion at this stage in his career.
Oh yeah. They got to do something though with both of these guys. They have to do something that gives them that big push in front of our eyes as the viewers, outside of guys like us who watch wrestling, who know these guys and know what they can do. They have to have that name that facial recognition. You see that face, you know that match is going to be a banger. I think, and putting these guys together in a match like this, that's a good start. That's a good start.
Yeah. Because Tony D'Angelo isn't a small man. We know that Obafemi's a big guy, but I definitely nice
just
takedown,
look at that.
nice takedown. See, Tony D'Angelo is making himself more believable.
Yeah,
exactly. And Obafemi is giving him that allowance to make it look believable. You went to the outside.
Yeah.
It's like what would be the worst thing to happen if Obafemi loses? He can go after the NXT championship now, and if you are going to put the NXT title back on Trick Williams, there you go. There's the big feud to build. Trick Williams versus Obafemi.
Hey, Grun.
And that is NXT money.
Grun.
Am I gonna no.
No.
I fucking paid.
This is mine.
I paid for this shit.
That's his Wawa order.
Exactly.
My man. He's got him.
Here we go. These two complement each other very well.
Yeah. As soon as I saw this on the card, this was one I knew I wanted to keep an eye on because we both are, all three of us, that is, know that Obafemi has been developing quite well. But then Tony G has been developing really good too in his own right. Ooh.
Hold up.
Oh, wait
Something
a minute.
happened.
Whoa. Something. What happened?
I think it was a low blow.
Yeah.
Maybe just got a little
Because
a
it's
tag there
something
for a
serious because they're taking the camera off
Yeah,
of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
here we go.
Well,
I think we're back.
I think so.
I was worried for a second because when they had the camera focused in on
Yeah.
Obafemi,
Yeah.
that always makes you concerned.
Exactly.
Because when they don't focus on him, it means something actually happened and they're trying to pull attention away.
Oh, okay. You're right. They're
The
you
ankle.
go.
I just
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah.
Brucey
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
Okay.
Tony. Way to keep us up to
Yeah,
date there,
that-
guys. We appreciate
Yes.
you,
Thank
OG
you.
Yeah.
Tony Brucey. Be here for the In Your House party on September
Yeah, he-
15th because we
may have-
got a banger.
Oh,
he may have
yeah.
breached his ankle,
Huge.
but he seems to be
And-
all right.
Jack Vaughn will be joining us, the veteran.
Hell yeah.
Grun, you're gonna have a fun interview with that man.
Oh, he's amazing. He is amazing. One of the best in
gonna
the
send
indies,
you
I
a-
think.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you a bunch of his stuff, and I just
Yeah.
watch it and just enjoy. He's so good.
Tongue-in-cheek humor
Oh yeah,
about wrestling. It's so good. It like
All right.
he's gonna be a fun interview. He's a unique mind. I love it.
do you think there's anybody Obafemi can't carry in the WWE?
Right now, I can't think of somebody. The only person I
Bronson
probably would
Reed
have thought
or
of.
Braun Strowman. I'm saying that because I want to see it.
Yeah,
I
me
wanna
too.
see it
Me
'cause
too.
I think he can do it.
And I want to bring something up real quick because this news kind of broke a little bit before we went on air. I think they're doubling down with Obafemi because I don't know if you saw, but almost got released from WWE.
Really?
No way.
I'm
Yep.
not surprised though. Because let's look at the tallest people that have been in WWE. Giant Gonzalez,
Mm-hmm.
and all due respect to Andre the Giant, legend. The Great Khali,
I think Great Khali. Yep, Khali.
Omos, incredibly tall, and yet it seems their height was a problem because they seemed like they were too big to be
Too
good
tall.
at wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah, they were way too tall.
It's their height. There seems to be a point where your height doesn't really make you a great athlete.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they were more of an
Especially in
attraction.
the ball business.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you can't move even the
Brucey-
slightest bit fast, people are going to be bored with you.
Yeah.
Brucey, I'm not even. I cannot believe you in that statement.
No,
I
like
cannot.
it's like look the size of like Kane, Undertaker.
This is true. This is true. I
Nash,
remember seeing this.
Like these guys, they were tall, but they were still able to be good wrestlers.
It may be true.
It's not a big man
House.
sport anymore.
It may be true, guys, but just read it. Like that makes no sense.
I know. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's where I'm staying. That's my reality, and it's my truth. And you can't tell me what my truth is, Brucey. So boo hoo. Obafemi is getting. Oh well, as soon as I say it, their tides have turned. D'Angelo really, he
Yeah,
really wants this title.
he really does.
I mean, like
It's been a good match so far, for real.
what is the only other title that he's held? The tag team titles, not including the Heritage Cup.
D'Angelo?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like I've seen enough of his segments that he's got personality, he's got charisma, he can talk, and when
Good
we see
stable
him
leader.
wrestle, like he's solid in the ring. So I don't see why he couldn't be a future world champion one day, even if it's like not a legendary
Oh, okay.
reign. Like he
I
can,
could see
I think
it.
he can be a big player in WWE.
Okay, I like that, Grun. I hear you. I hear you, bro. I like what you're saying. Yeah.
I hope soon they get away from this mafia gimmick. It never works that long.
But I love the
And
mafia gimmick. It's so
it
fun.
gets-
Come on,
it
man.
gets,
It's fun.
This
I
who
hear-
is the guy right there? The white guy.
So I the white the one guy without the facial hair is Stax.
That's Stacks, yeah.
He's like his
Oh,
right hand man. The other
Yeah.
guy I
Okay.
think is supposed to be like the lawyer.
yo,
The-
hell of a move.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's
the
their
good
lawyer.
legal counsel.
Okay. So Stax, when they came out, it looked like Ricky Starks from the back, and I was about to be like, "Oh shit, Ricky's there!" And then it was like, "Wait, this isn't Ricky. Who is this guy?"
That's
It's like
Grun.
one of Larry
That's
Bird's
Grun.
kids. Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
white
yeah.
guy's Grun.
I mean, I'm always that white guy. That's
Yeah.
how I
That's
look.
great.
Oh, a belly to
Oh.
Bailey.
They're having a good match, man.
Dude,
Mhm.
I really like their high impact moves that they've been doing to each other. Suplexes after
Yeah.
suplexes,
Yeah.
big hits after big hits.
Oh, that fisherman suplex was nasty.
It was
That was so
really
damn
good.
good.
I'm impressed with that.
Oh yeah.
That was, man, okay. Listen,
And-
Tony's showing me something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to watch a
I
little
was
bit more
gonna
Tony
say that,
D'Angelo matches.
Brucey.
He's getting good.
Oh,
Brucey,
I
I was
mean-
gonna say that it wasn't perfect
Uh-oh.
because there's only one perfect one.
Nope. I agree. I would not go against that.
okay, who's
I
got
would not go
who's got
against
the
that.
perfect fisherman?
Kurt Hennig.
Okay.
Oh,
Mr.
it's
all right.
Perfect.
It's Kurt Hennig, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair
It's
enough.
Kurt
Hands
Hennig, bro.
down.
Nobody hit it
Okay.
like
Hands
Okay.
down.
Okay, Mr. Perfect is fair. That's fair.
No, that's the truth. There's no fairness to it. It's just perfect.
I mean, I was saying like,
Okay.
yeah, it's fair to
Let's-
say that Mr. Perfect is the only one that can do a perfect suplex.
Okay, let's say
perfect.
after. Let's say the second. Let's say second after perfect. Who would you say? Because
Okay.
I got an idea.
Okay, I like
I know.
Brian Danielson's. I think he does
Ooh,
a
okay.
very crisp, quick one that doesn't leave you wondering, oh, did he hit it all? He always hits it all. I really like his. I'm gonna put him for number 2.
Okay. Okay. For me, I liked Dean Malenko's snap fisherman suplex that he did because he did it. He like did it really quick and snapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a great pick. Great pick.
I liked Malenko's.
I am
Oh, we got Brucey chiming in with his.
Eddie.
He's saying Eddie. Eddie had a great
Eddie-
one too.
Eddie Guerrero. Is that who he's?
Yeah,
or-
That's the
okay.
only Eddie. What are you talking? What do you think?
I
it
was
was
thinking Eddie Kingston. I was perhaps
Yeah,
saying like,
Eddie-
has he ever
Yeah,
done?
I know a fisherman suplex. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, nice spear.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
Brucey.
oh, yeah, that's-
I knew.
Yo.
Me and Brucey have connected on levels,
Yeah,
Grun.
yep.
If you need his
I love
stuff
Brucey.
translated,
Brucey is awesome.
I
yeah.
mean, look, like I saw very limited Eddie Guerrero matches before he passed away.
I
Well, you
get
need
it.
to-
I get
they
it,
got
man. He
YouTube,
was
man.
fantastic, though.
That is
You-
what I kept on hearing, and it's like I'm not going to
Damn.
argue when everyone that's watched a lot more than I have is saying it. Like enough people say it must be true.
He's great.
Did you just
But
see
this
what
match
Obi
was pretty
did?
great, too. He just tossed him up in the air, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like a
Obi-
sack of
Dang.
potatoes.
Obafemi is this is definitely a big guy powerhouse where the WWE is going to have a lot of fun pushing when he gets to
They
Raw or
got to.
SmackDown.
Bro.
Oh yeah,
This is your
They got
your NIL program at work.
exactly. Like all the
Both these
like
guys.
I was
Dude.
Oh. Did somebody's shoe just come off?
I have no clue, man. I don't know how he kicked out of all of that. That is where my mind is at right now. Like that
They are banging right now.
All those moves that Oba Femi just pulled off in a minute, and D'Angelo was still able to kick out of it. You guys are right. This is the product of your next in line program. This is where you go. This is what we are doing. You want to invest. Oh, damn. This is kind of challenging, that Wesley match for match of the night, guys.
Yeah.
This is if this goes any longer with some big moves, this is taking that.
I think so.
Because it's getting there.
Like, and we still got a Joe Hendry match to go.
Yeah. Against Ethan Page with Trick Williams as special guest referee. So, like, that should be an awesome match in of itself. No.
Yeah.
It's also, like, these, like, the family, like, I think they were supposed to be heels. No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that honestly hurt me to see him lose. Like,
Okay, we got
did that not make you just love Tony?
Yeah. That really made me love Tony so much.
This was a fantastic match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Wow.
Oba Femi retains, but one hell of a match. Beautiful. And we got a trivia question in here, Howse. Who debuted in TNA the same day Eddie died? That is a good question.
Oh man, that's a tough one, because I wouldn't even think to know that finding out the day that Eddie died. I mean,
like my first thought was Chavo, but I know that Chavo was still in WWE.
Yep.
When that
yeah, me too, Bruzy. I love the powerbomb followed by the sit out powerbomb.
Oh,
he must be talking about
Christian Cage.
Wow, was that time? Wow.
Yep. You guys, there it is, Christian Cage. Man, what a sour. Is that why he's been overdoing it ever since, to make up for that was taken from him?
Man.
Because that took a lot of wind out of his
debut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that would be like, hey, can I debut tomorrow? Can we do another show maybe in 48 hours?
So let me ask you guys this: what's your guys' thoughts on this show so far? The pacing, the match results. I just want to know.
Pacing's good. You had a high impact, great, awesome high impact tag team match to start off with, an angle that got people's attention away to get more tuned in for a blood feud between Wesley and Zachary Wentz. The women's match was more high flying, more just less angle and more just match. That was solid, very good, and a good. I wish I had a better way to describe it. A kind of a bathroom break match while the crowd came down for that
cool off match.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's a better way to phrase it. A cool off match. So the crowd could become better. You see, guys. This is why I'm with the team, because Khan was able to help me find a better way to describe it that was less insulting.
Yes,
That was less
exactly.
insulting.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm here to do. I love to do it. I love to do it. Passing off that knowledge, bro. That's exactly what we
Yeah.
do. So like it's spreading the good word and the of wrestling, and we love to do it, man. Yep. And cool off matches are important on shows, by the way. I just want to put that out there. They're important on shows. You want to make sure that you're not, just boom, boom, boom. You got to give people a chance to relax and come down off of what they had. People get tired. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
give them a chance to come down a little bit. Those matches are very important.
100%. Like you can't appreciate a show and every wrestler if you're trying to make every match better than the last one.
There you
Like
go.
they have to be good in their own right. And
There it is.
Kalani and Wendy Chu, it was a very good match in its own right.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better. That's it. That's the one right there. And that's kind of what this show has been like. Even with the changing of the tag titles and the heel turn, like I will say this, and from my mindset and voice, I don't know if you agree with it, but like this show was more unpredictable than Bash in Berlin was. Not saying Bash in Berlin was bad. I'm just saying that it was predictable because we were moving things along and stories along. This NXT show feels like they went in some different directions, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to go off of that with what you're saying. I honestly thought the Bash in Berlin show was excellent. I thought it was a fantastic PLE. It gave me what I wanted. I wanted that storyline pushed. I wanted storylines to end. I wanted chapters to begin and chapters to end. And that's what it did for me. So for me and everybody out there that, because I was in a couple discords where people were really talking some crap about Bash in Berlin, and I was like,
really,
it was a great pay-per-view because of the storytelling. And I think this No Mercy has taken a little of that energy that we fed off of last night, and they've put it into this show, and it's going, like you said, in that other direction. And I think they've seen that, and it's like, okay, so we did storylines over here. Let's give them some fast-paced, great matches over here that NXT is known for. They're building up a great brand of performers that are going to be on our main roster soon. So this is a great one so far.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Grun. That was a cool-off match, but I do think people are going to go back and rewatch it and see the greatness in that match because it was a fantastic one.
Yeah.
100%.
Good stuff. Good stuff. This match is continue, or this show is continuing. Oh, we have all ego. I guess see him in the background here too.
Yeah.
Oh, Trick. Down the middle.
He even got himself a little custom referee shirt. See that's exactly what I expect from Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not going to wear your ordinary ref shirt. He wants something that's comfortable to him.
Yes.
And that title's looking real comfortable to him right now.
Oh, he said you can't beat me for it.
So are we liking this Joe Hendry injection into the WWE?
I think so. I think Joe Hendry has a level of charisma and a level of character working and crowd working that I think a lot of people in NXT, whether we see them on NXT regularly or not, that people can learn from, because it's not, being able to work a crowd isn't something you can just learn by being in WWE. You have to learn that from the live shows. You have to learn that from understanding what it's like to not be over with a crowd. You need to figure out, like, hey, how am I going to make myself stick out and get the crowd to react to me? Hendry has been on the independent scene for 10 years, and he figured out through exactly what it takes. Just trial and error of getting over with the crowd.
Well, he's figured out the cheat code now because
Yeah.
I mean, I went down the rabbit hole of him, and this dude is one creative human being. He really puts forth what we kind of ultimately hope and desire out of our champions, out of our performers, out of our athletes. When you meet them, when you see them, that they do this over the top thing. And it seems like that's what Hendry's all about, giving the
Yeah.
fans that over the top experience. So you walk away saying, I seen Joe Hendry in
He's
that
an experience.
ring.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's an experience. Like he's from the he's of course he's with the Indies and he came up through the Indies. But the thing is, he's made himself so unique in a way that he's a draw. Everybody wants to get that live Joe Hendry experience, and that's why he's starting to rise through the ranks as quickly as he is, because this guy is not new to wrestling. He's been wrestling for a long time, and he's a very solid in-ring performer. But he finally found the thing that made him different, that makes him stand out from everybody else. And when you can find that, it's great.
Oh,
I love that. I love him, and I can't tell you why, and that's okay. OG Tony, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly it, you know, and it was like we were talking about earlier with some of those wrestlers you just find and it clicks with you for on a personal level, or something in your head that makes you laugh, makes you like, I mean, you know what? Terry Funk as Chainsaw Charlie, one of my favorite gimmick characters ever.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Charlie just coming out with pantyhose on his head, swinging a chainsaw. That's hilarious to me. Like, and people were terrified of him when he did that, which he should be, because it's old drunk Terry Funk, and he is coming out to just do some tearing up. And everybody loved him back in the day when he entered your promotion and he did something for you. It was almost like Babe Ruth himself coming out of the grave and teaching you how to hit a home run. It was so amazing. And I just started thinking about Terry Funk and just his old matches, C4 matches with Cactus Jack over in Japan. He was such a crazy human being.
Yes, he was, man, but great to watch. Great to watch. All
man,
right.
are you guys liking these 5-match shows? The 5-match
honestly,
card? They really go well. It's like a real smooth operation when they do this.
Yeah.
Because we got Jada Parker. Agree. Is she making her way out to the ring? Oh, women's championship.
I got her
Let's
walking.
go.
I got her trying to come out. Yep. I love that they do this. How they have them come from Gorilla and follow them out. It's just, I love that.
Yeah.
That's got to be that UFC production that they're starting to enter in with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I mean, let's be honest, it is so many leagues away from old dummy back there beating his head on a locker and then 10 overweight white dudes waiting to escort him out there because he's just such an angry man. We got to keep him controlled. Goldberg is so annoying to me.
Like this is something that WWE is showing off that like you don't need all flashy, high tech cinematography. Sometimes you just go simple and easy. And you know what? Like that simple and easy cinematography, it looks so much better than what we had before.
Yeah.
It's grittiness.
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing something in Jada Parker here? I just watched her entrance and it seemed very like she's figured out who she is in a way. That just struck me. Yeah, like it struck me watching her come out, and I'm like, okay, she's got her vibe down. She's hitting her spots when she comes out. I always pay attention to when they come out to the ring and their mannerisms and how it just seems like she has figured out a little bit more who she is, and I like that.
Maybe
I agree with you on that one.
I'm gonna reserve my final judgment on Jada Parker until after this match.
Sure,
but
sure.
But right
I
now,
always look at the entrance.
Yeah, And I agree with you guys. I'm right there with you because right now, what she's exuding from herself and showing the fans is pure confidence. She believes in herself that she is
Yeah.
taking this title tonight, and there is nobody who's going to stop her. And I think that's exactly
Yep.
what she needs to show right now, especially coming out of like we seen coming out of Gorilla, walking through there, looking directly in the camera, telling them, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm about to do. Now watch me. And I think that is the perfect avenue for her.
I agree. I love that like calm confidence that she has about herself. Cocky but
Yes.
calm about it. I dig it. And if she can, once again, another NIL program, I believe that this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for, even though I feel like she's not winning tonight, look how we looked at Tony D'Angelo in that last match. We looked at Tony D'Angelo and was like, we think more highly of him coming out of that match. I think we have potential to have that in this match with Jada Parker.
Exactly. And plus, Roxana Perez has
performs.
already proven it. She's already done the deed. She's already made it known. This is who I am. I'm a champion. And
yeah,
you know, they're complementing each other very well, Jada and Roxanne, right in this feud that they got going on. And you got to love it because, I mean, right off the bat, it looks like it's going to go into a fist fight. Boom, right there you go, right into just a lock.
And she's trying to break it up here. Roxanne Perez, like she's a smaller woman, but of course she's the more experienced.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know about your injury. I see your injury. I like that.
Yeah. And let's not forget, like with more experience, and yet she's probably the youngest woman, she's one of the youngest women in WWE right now. And
crazy, right?
Yeah, and guys, 22 or 23 years old is Roxanne's age right now. Like that is insane.
That's insane.
It's insane. And she's performing
That's why she's called the prodigy, bro.
Yeah, she's performing at such a high level. Well, but
damn,
let's also not forget where she went to school. Reality of Wrestling.
Reality of Wrestling, brother.
Who owns Reality of Wrestling? Booker T. Booker T. He is dead set on making the next WWE superstar. The next.
Well,
I'm sorry. I just
go
look
ahead.
At the dedication. I'm just saying, look at the dedication, Roxanne Perez. She slapped her. She slapped her. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Didn't like that.
That probably wasn't the best idea. Oh no. But I don't know if you know this, if y'all knew this. You guys might, but like Roxanne Perez used to take the bus just to go to like wrestling training. She's dedicated to this, and she deserves to be where she's at.
Yeah, and it's like that, like to see someone who like probably at age 12 or 13 said, "Mom, Dad, I'm not gonna go to college. I'm not gonna try and go to trade school. I'm going to do everything in my power to become the best professional wrestler to ever live." That is an insane amount of dedication, determination, and discipline. And
at a young age,
it's scary because there is no it's a career where there is no guarantee you're going to do it. There's no guarantee you're going to be the best. And she bet on herself at a very there's no denying. She bet on herself on a very young age, and now look at her. She is one of the highest prospects in WWE history, probably, and with the highest level of potential.
Yeah, I don't even know what else to say because that was well said. Voice, you had any thoughts on that, bro? Because he just really broke that down. I agree.
No, I mean, yeah, you're 100%. And when you said that one of the biggest prospects in WWE, I mean, I would like to liken back to Kurt Angle when all the promotions were trying to acquire his services after the Olympics and everything. We really haven't seen a contract to be sought after for a wrestler since then. And I like it. I mean, everybody else has fallen into place when it's their time to hit the WWE. And this is one that was sought after. This is one that has been made and groomed into what she is now, a champion. So kudos to Booker T and what he's seen in Roxanne. And kudos to Roxanne to go above and beyond. She's not the biggest girl in the schoolyard, and she doesn't claim to be.
Yeah.
But she shows you through her matches she can be. And that's what I like about her.
Yeah. And look at her, so young and breaking the count. I just love that's what I was loving about Randy Orton's match yesterday, is that he has that veteran, mentality to break the count, go in the ring, go outside of the ring. And look at the prodigy Roxanne Perez, like a young veteran that she feels like she is, to know how to do that. She really is very, very educated about professional wrestling, not just in ring, but like mentally as well.
Yeah. And I mean, think about it. Think about where her teacher would have been if, and let's be honest, if racial things weren't involved in it. Booker T would have been a champion way before he was a champion then. Booker T would have been highlighted way more if that wasn't a factor. I hate the fact that it was a factor, and he's talked about it. But that's what it was at the time. But Booker T, he still pushed and he still got to where he wanted to go. And at one point, both companies he worked for, they believed in him enough to put that title on him.
Yep. And he was always a standout, for sure. He was always a standout. Now look at him doing great on commentary. Look at his student right now having a great match with young Jada Parker. And it's crazy because, once again, I just have to call to it again that one of the most special things about Roxanne Perez is her ring IQ at such a young age. It's incredible. That's always going to stick out to me.
Because it can't go anywhere but up from here. She's only going to learn. I mean, she might actually, and this is just a far out there thought, guys. I mean, stop me if you think it's ridiculous, but Roxanne Perez might be the next evolution in women's wrestling. She might be the one to hearken that in, whatever it may be.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
What I want to, Tony, are you talking about Roxanne Perez? Because they took the title off her because she was injured. She got hurt.
Was it an injury that took her off? Well, I'll have to look that up.
She was gone for like a year, I think. Like,
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, because like she was gone for like if I remember correctly, she was gone for like almost a year before Roxanne came back.
I'm looking for the title history as you guys are speaking.
Yeah. I mean, but as we see right now, Roxanne just applying that veteran hold and just working those floating ribs. That's gnarly. That is gnarly.
It really is.
You know who? Maybe this isn't the comp or anything like that, but like, I don't know, like for Roxanne Perez, I feel a little bit like kind of Ivory. Do you remember Ivory?
Fuck yeah, I do. Ivory was a beast.
Ivory was one of the best overall women wrestlers in her time. She just didn't have a push like that, but she was really damn good.
No, I mean, think about if we had women's wrestling where it's at today, back then, she would have been on top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Her, Victoria, all of those. They would have eaten everybody up. I mean, Victoria would have ran rampant through this women's division. Imagine Victoria and Jade going at it. I would love to see it.
Okay, so Tony's saying No, Roxanne was having some problems handling things mentally, so
It could
so
have
I don't
been
know.
in the storyline.
It could maybe like it wouldn't be like at the same time like it wouldn't be surprising me if someone because like she must have been like 2021 when WWE signed her, and it was, and it's like she was excited at the same time, like overwhelmed at how fast she was rising, and it's like
that could affect somebody, especially
Yeah.
somebody
That's
as
easy
young
to
as
see.
that.
And then they write in that she got injured. I could see how that becomes a thing.
yeah, and it's like you know what, like even well-adjusted people like at some time like sometimes they need a break, they need to slow down and breathe.
Very true.
And like think about how hard she was probably going to get to her dream. She was overwhelmed.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like,
That
good on
Tony
her
said
for
it right
keeping it
there.
up, though. Yep.
Yeah.
Right as
Good on
soon
her
as
for
you said
keeping
it, House. Yep. I mean it's so relatable and so understandable.
Oh yeah.
To the point. But I mean, look
At
at
the
the
same time,
evolution though. Look
yeah,
where she's at today.
She like there's no doubt that she's improved 100% from a year ago, and it's like it's because WWE has worked, or at least Triple H has worked for the last 10 plus years, making NXT the place to perfect the WWE superstar and to make it an environment that breeds success.
Absolutely.
You're 100% Grun.
Yeah. That's what I love about it. It's what I love about wrestling.
Yeah.
Is that Ref Trench from Naughty by Nature?
I was looking at him. I don't think this is the first time I've ever seen that guy.
I know, me too. That's why I thought I would throw it out there because I haven't seen him. She hits in the stomach. This position that she does to people is so gnarly.
Oh, God, that is mean.
Oh, she ain't even done. She got her ribs busted. She's gonna bust some ribs.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Poor little Roxanne Perez.
Oh.
That's a gnarly little move there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just dropped.
Oh. Those rib shots she took earlier.
Oh, what? The ribs.
Yeah, Parker's ribs are they're really worked on right now.
Yeah,
she's
and they're definitely selling it.
Yeah, I mean Perez, she's not even able to lift little tiny Perez up. Ooh,
she was looking for a crossface for sure.
Yeah, she was.
I know a crossface when I see one coming.
Yeah.
Oh, was that like a dragon suplex?
It looked like it.
Oh, wait a minute! Whoa! She rolled her up. Nope. There's the crossface.
Oh.
No. She's turned into a ring. She's turned into a ring.
Yeah.
Rings of Saturn.
Yep. Ring of Saturn.
Oh shit. Working on those ribs again.
Oh no. Nope. Here comes Parker.
Ooh. I mean, credit to Parker. She is just pushing through all this pain.
She really is.
Those ribs have to be just murdered.
That didn't help.
No, it did not.
Oh.
You go, roll up.
Hold up. Yep. Oh, look at that. This match still going. Oh.
Ooh.
I said, nope. No, she went for Pop Rocks. Couldn't get it.
She almost had it though.
Oh! Jada Parker just looking to create a little separation right now to be able to try to catch a wind, find a second wind.
Ooh. Well, whatever wind she caught, this one's gonna hurt.
Oh boy. Oh!
Yeah. Take that
Yep, I
wind
caught
back
it.
to wherever you bought it.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez just going to town.
Yeah.
The ref is singing OPP
Pop
to
rocks.
her.
Oh. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was.
right on the outside, right on that barricade she
Yeah.
broke. I mean, even Perez is taking some beating right now. Her
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
has to be just
has been
murdered.
This has been a match.
Yeah, they've really brought it for a championship match. Oh, it broke the 10 count. Barely,
Ooh.
though.
Barely.
There she goes.
Oh, pot rocks.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
She hit that clean.
Oh. There it is.
Perez gets the championship, retains it. Oh. I like this angle they're going with her. Because her downfall is going to be so intense.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, whenever she loses that title, it's going to be soul crushing. And it's
gonna
going
break
to
her,
be
bro.
yeah, it's going to be magic.
mhm.
I love a heel that's obsessed with the title.
Yes, me too. Because like I said, like I was alluding to, that break when it happens, when that title is taken from them, even when they win the title. Remember Randy Orton and Evolution, and
Yep.
he's up on Batista's shoulders, and then he just looks at Triple H
Oh,
and
something's
it's the
happening.
thumbs down. Oh shit.
Oh, I'll always remember that. But something's happening.
Yeah.
Is that?
The rumors are true.
Who's it? Is that? Julia.
She's here. Here it is. It's happening. She's here.
And I like how Roxanne's in the ring just clutching.
Yeah.
title.
Yep. Love it.
It is a clear sign that even Roxanne knows
Yeah.
Julia might be the one.
She looks amazing. We know what she can do in the ring. Great time to bring her in my opinion.
Wow.
That is okay. Tony saying Parker has only been wrestling a year.
Wow, a year.
That's incredible to put on a match like that.
That is
with
incredible.
Only a year.
Exactly. She's on a great trajectory.
On August 16, 2022, Tiana Caffey, Jada Parker, was announced as having signed with WWE as part of the WWE Performance Center along with 16 other recruits. She made her in-ring debut on the October 28th, 2022 NXT Live event in an NXT Women's Title No. 1 Contenders Battle Royal, which was won by Thea Hale. On March 25th, 2023, she had her first singles match at an NXT Live event in a losing effort to Kaden Carter.
Wow.
So, just over 2 years.
Yeah. But
she's been signed to
still.
WWE. Yeah. But that is the start of her professional wrestling career.
That's incredible. This
Yeah.
what they're doing in NXT is just incredible because these are your stars of tomorrow, and they're learning in a great environment. And I know we've talked about it a lot on this show. I know me and Grun have really dug into it before, but it's just great for these college educated kids, these kids that have come from different sports, that know how to be coachable, that know how to listen, that don't have a whole lot of bad habits, to be able to come in on a clean slate and be introduced to wrestling and how to do it the right way.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
I mean, I'm pushing my daughters. I'm putting this stuff in front of them. I'm like, look, your sports career is going to take you places. This is a spot to look at because, and I tell them, I'm like, there's not just wrestling in it. You can also go into, they got costume design. They got so much production. They got so many things that you could possibly dive into. And, you know, if anybody out there, you have young kids that are in sports, look at these programs and try to gear them towards those ways, because if you can get your kid into something that you're doing stuff like this, it's going to reward them in way more ways than it's going to hinder them, because they're gonna experience so many things. And it's so fantastic to see the WWE evolve into this, to where they are now trying to build for the future. They're not just waiting for the future to come knocking on their door at some other promotion and showing off what they can do. They're saying, hey, we see something in you, come be a part of our organization. And right there, that's speaking volumes of the WWE.
Yeah. Tony, I'm an indie guy. Are you asking what I think about the Next in Line program? Because if you're asking me that, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think the Next in Line program is absolutely great for professional wrestling. I think it's absolutely great for these young athletes. And once again, this is something me and Grun talked about on a episode weeks ago, where I'm like, maybe it's a kid that is maybe in college football, or maybe it's a soccer player, or maybe gymnastics or something like Tiffany Stratton, and maybe they came up and they watched wrestling with their father or their grandfather or something like that. And they're like, you know what, maybe going for gymnastics, or maybe I'm not going to be Simone Biles. Maybe I'm not Olympic material or whatnot. But you know what? There's this Next in Line program where I get a chance to display those talents and learn to be a cool character, and I get a chance to be on TV, and I get to move to Florida. Pretty soon it's going to be Las Vegas. You get paid well, like this is, I mean, yeah, I think the Next in Line program is great. I think indie wrestling is important for development for a lot of these wrestlers. But I think if you're somebody who can get involved in that Next in Line program, if your kid is like Voices kids, like my son is kind of doing right now, it's they're in sports, they're excelling in sports, they're excelling in their grades, that can progress into college opportunities. And it's just like OG Tony said, it's an opportunity for these kids. So I love the Next in Line program, and I think that it's turned, I really think that it's brought a great element into wrestling, a great alternative to just coming up through the indies.
So you had asked me 7 years ago, I would have told you WWE signing college athletes is the dumbest decision they could make, because what are you doing? You're hiring because sure, NXT was around, but what are you doing with them? You're not training them. They have this arrogance, oh, pro wrestling's stupid, it's easy, I can fucking do it. And over half the wrestlers we saw, the college athletes we saw, sucked because they weren't taking it seriously. And no, only sign indie wrestlers. But now we've seen indie wrestlers that they have bad attitudes. They think that WWE is some shill company that's not out to make better opportunities for wrestlers. But we've seen that Braun Breaker, he wasn't an indie wrestler. He was a college athlete who just happened to be the son of Rick Steiner. And yet we see him. He's taking it to like a fish to water. Tiffany Stratton, first generation wrestler, no business being in pro wrestling, and yet one of the most yet took to it like a fish to water.
Yeah.
And this entire new generation, like it may have taken some time, but this is what the next in line program was supposed to look like. Taking college athletes like, hey, get your shit to get your heads out of your ass because you need to come in humble as hell if you want to be the best at this. You need to understand this is not football. This isn't like anything you've ever had to train to do. Because here, you need to learn how to perform correctly. If you can't perform correctly, if you waste our time, you're out. You're never going to be a pro athlete.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Because it's different. It's different than everything else. There's nuances in professional wrestling that are incredibly different than, and that's why it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It is not.
Yeah.
You can't go out there like trying to intentionally hurt your opponent. This is simulated violence. Just the point is to make it look as clean as you possibly can make it without actually hurting your opponent. And those are the ones that are the greats. You have to make it look really good. And I think that's what we're seeing is that more strong style. I'm not saying this, you're not going to get, listen, you're going to get contact. It's a contact sport. But like the better and cleaner you can make it look, the more people are going to trust you in the ring and want to work with you in the ring. Mm-hmm. And like, I just think you can't, it takes a very certain mind to not just teach it, but an even more calculated mind when you haven't came from it to understand it.
Yeah. And
very true.
You see the indie wrestler that they have brought in, Ethan Page, his everything that he's done in his career has been to make sure that his opponents look good while also making himself look good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody's got to look good from it. That's the point. That's why people say wins and losses don't matter, because like it's all about keeping everybody protected and making it look amazing, making it look clean, and you raising your stock as a wrestler, as a character or gimmick, if that's what you have. All raising. Good wrestling makes you love who you love and hate who you hate, and that's exactly what wrestling is.
Yes, that's what I absolutely love about it. And I'm absolutely loving this promotion video for Joe Hendry and what happened between him and Ethan Page and the lead up to it for Ethan Page to even have a title. Trick got screwed. Let's just call it what happened.
Yeah,
he did. He did, bro.
He got screwed.
But then Ethan Page, every time he's been challenged, every time somebody has stepped up, he has walked away the winner. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, it really is. I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited. This has been a great show. Great show.
Yeah, and this whole promo video is just fantastic, man. They've really stepped up these vignettes and showing us exactly
I love how Ethan looks like such a smug asshole.
Yeah.
That's what I love, bro. I love that he looks like a smug asshole.
No,
because it pulls it off. And when you have him looking that smug of an asshole, putting him going up against a guy like Joe Hendry, who is creative to make fun of him and to go up and above and beyond what someone needs to do to progress the story, but he does it. And Ethan he works off of it so well with that whole arrogant asshole. I love the dude. I really do. I love this whole thing. Even the introduction with Trick being special guest referee. You gotta love what they're doing here in NXT.
It's good stuff, man.
So Tony, I think this is the actual truth. Tony Khan signed Ethan Page in the hopes that he could get Josh Alexander to sign it with AEW.
Really?
I think that was something that I saw going around. I don't think that's far off from the truth.
Well, that is just a kick in Ethan Page's balls. Why
Yeah.
would you
Yeah,
do that?
I'm pretty sure that's not what Tony Khan told Ethan Page, but I can believe that Tony Khan's just like, I don't fucking care. Was thinking to himself, I don't fucking care about you. I want Josh Alexander. He's a better wrestler. And it's
Well,
like it's like
this is
Ethan's a solid wrestler and just a great character.
Grun. This is the picture you just painted in my head.
Yeah.
Tony Khan is sitting in his office. Ethan Page comes in. Tony Khan is wearing a Josh Alexander hat, and he's like, "Hey, Ethan, we just want you. We're not even thinking about Josh Alexander
Oh
because
God.
that little weasel, like,
Yeah.
Tony, you
Definitely
you got
giving those vibes.
Yeah.
He aggravates me. That HBO Max, that interview he did wearing that
Oh my
stupid
God.
hat the whole time,
Yeah.
and then he's like, it's just a nice hat. I just like hats. That's what I do. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This guy was
Like,
hot for Trick.
WWE's not interested in bringing someone in the hopes that they can get someone else. No, like because they didn't keep because do I think that they want Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz? Maybe, but I think at the same time they recognize that they don't necessarily need them. It's a matter of will they fit the formula? Joe Hendry, they want him because they know that he's already pretty much he's pretty much there.
It just breaks me every time, that stupid ass grin when he turns around. It just,
But we love
every time
it.
I see it. I love it, but it just breaks me every time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the dude has made it. This is another LA Knight. He has made it.
Yeah.
He knows
Like
that all that hard work, all that time missed, all those injuries, everything that has happened throughout his career. Look at what the crowd. You have the whole world in your hand, Joe Hendry.
Yeah, man.
You have made it to the dance. Dude, fucking bravo to you, man. This is what indie dreams are made of, and you gotta fucking love it. He is featured on a WWE product because of his own pushing, his own.
Yes.
He did all the work himself.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I love when Jordan Grace gets on here. That's why I love when we're going to see John Grisham on here. This is the moments that we need to relish, because this shows guys like us who do this stuff that there's a chance. There's a chance to get to the next levels. Whatever those levels are for us, we can get there because all we got to do is do the work.
Yep.
And I love this with Ethan Page coming out of Gorilla, just like we talked about earlier with Parker. This is fantastic. All ego needs something like this.
Look how he's holding that title. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, it is
like, I love that so much.
It is an old school style, but it's like it works so well.
Yeah,
it does. This is like the next evolution of a Cesaro, in my opinion. Like the character of what Cesaro was structured around. Ethan Page coming in and just having that and bringing fun to that, because we know he can go in a ring. You cannot deny him.
He almost smacked a kid.
Sometimes kids get smacked.
You know, am I the only one that wants to see, like, I would like to see a faction around Ethan Page. Not even gonna lie.
I think that could work.
I think it's appropriate.
I think you could definitely do something like that. I think I would probably say you're gonna have to look at who's not being presented on NXT television. Look in because
shut your mouth.
Bruzy saying he can join them out, and no, I feel like that would I feel like you'd only do that if you're pushing for Tony D'Angelo to fight Ethan Page for the NXT title.
But that would be good.
Yes, I totally be down for that. Like I totally be down for that if the plan was to put the NXT title on Tony D'Angelo. Like I totally be down for that.
That could be how
Why
they
does
do
he
it.
spin around like that? Damn him!
I don't know. He's a special individual.
He is.
Well, even with Ethan Page doing his little gimmick there, I mean, tell me fun is not back in wrestling.
Oh, yeah, no. Fun is completely
Yeah.
back in wrestling.
Yeah, it's back.
Okay, that picture right there with Ethan having to hand the title over to Trick and then telling him, and Trick just having to hold what was once his and known that it was to know that it was taken from you. It wasn't even, you had no hand in it. It was ripped from you, and you were forced to watch it happen. The 1, 2, 3 as your title. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bruzy wants to call a prediction.
All right.
Okay, what you got?
OG Tony, we're having a blast with you too, man. Thank you for sticking with us and hanging out and being a part of our chat. We absolutely appreciate you, man. You're a great find and a great friend. Go check out what Tony's out there doing. He's a part of the
Gonzo Sports Room, Gonzo Wrestling Room.
Yes, the Gonzo Sports Room and Gonzo Wrestling Room. Go check them out. Give them a follow if you're not. You're going to enjoy what he has to offer.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Here's Bruzy's prediction. Trick screws Joe, stating he doesn't want an outsider taking something that should be his.
Survivor Series is coming around. Like, what if they do a PLE or NXT versus TNA, and this is where you have Ethan Page bragging that he has united NXT under one brand. You have the entire team. You have all the champions out there. They're together, standing as one cohesive unit. Ethan Page is talking his trash. All of a sudden, Josh Alexander's music hits. He walks out with all of the champions from TNA. Hold on. Nick Nemeth is current TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he is World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah.
Damn it!
He had a whole idea.
Damn it! I was right. Damn it!
Well, we could do it this way, Grun. Whoever WWE is looking at, that's who walks out behind Alexander.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Let me bring something in here because I want to talk about the nickname thing real quick. With the news, JBL's been going to different promotions and basically saying that he's been recruiting for WWE. He went to TNA, and the only thing he did was get in the ring with Nick Nemeth, whisper something in his ear, and leave. Did maybe we get a hint drop that we could see Nemeth back in WWE again?
Maybe
a possibility.
I think.
What did he whisper to him?
Well, JBL did lead a WWE team up against ECW when they came in. He could be saying, "Hey, let's go back. Let's cause a ruckus. Let's show that NXT locker room what we can do." Who knows? But it does sound interesting. And what do we learn from this? JBL, where does he go next? Where does he show up next? Yeah. What are we going to find out? Could he, if he's been recruiting for trips, did he go out there and say, "Hey, this is coming to an end soon. You do realize what we are taking"? You know, who knows what was. I mean, I love the speculation because it's so fun, because it gets all the little hamsters on the wheels and everything starts going.
Yep. Me too. I'm just checking out the I knew these two were going to actually put on a good match.
Yeah.
Okay, Hendry. And you gotta love the addition to what Trick's doing in the corner. He's just like he's counting.
He's like, what?
Giving praise.
He's impressed. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I just this is what what a wrestling match with a special guest referee needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I like about Joe Hendry is that what I if somebody could look it up, maybe I can real quick. He's not like I'm not saying he's small, but he's not like a big guy wrestler. But for some reason, he wrestles like he's a big guy wrestler.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he uses a choke slam.
see
He's
what
okay,
you're
so he's
saying.
6'2", but he uses a choke slam.
Right.
Oh, Ego is giving it to him now.
No, Bruzy. NXT does not have any kind of like Money in the Bank briefcase.
There isn't nope.
And I don't think they need it. I don't think they need something like that because NXT is constantly doing number one contender matches
Oh
and
yeah, they
tournaments.
stay on top of that.
So it's not a huge deal.
Oh, we got somebody new in here. Cole, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, so he's 6'2",
Yeah.
231 for his size. Yeah.
And involved with Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder died. Matt Cardona murdered Zack Ryder. You know that, Tony, right? It was illegal murder too. Okay, everyone talks about it.
You gotta love the fact that Joe Hendry has got the facial expressions down too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
All
does.
throughout a match, because we so seldom see the overselling in the facial expressions
That's all
and
good,
shit,
Tony.
and I absolutely love it. Those were my favorite moments on a wrestling match.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Look at this!
Like,
Oh my
he's
god!
hanging on to that now.
yeah.
Wait till
I'm-
you see this.
Yeah. I mean, boys, like it's those tiny things that can make
Oh my
a
God.
4-star match into a 6-star match.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Love the little things.
Yeah.
And let's call it what it is. This whole PLE has been that everybody
Oh, yeah.
doing the little things perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what it's got to be. That's what
Ooh.
adds up, bro.
Yep. And that's what makes a
Ooh.
great PLE.
Ooh.
Got it too.
Ethan, that
For
was
sure. Agreed.
that was a good pace, Ethan. Don't
Yeah,
be complaining.
that was perfect.
yeah, come on, man.
Yes, Bruzy, that guillotine choke into the suplex, that was perfection. That was
Yeah.
like, I like that because it shows the strength that you don't see obviously on Joe Hendry. You only see it through his move sets, and for him to be able to do
Yeah.
that's showing a powerful move, like you were talking about, Howse, earlier.
He wrestles bigger than what he is.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love when guys do that. Benoit did the same thing. Malenko.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we talk about these guys all the time. Those are our mid-card favorites.
we're constantly bragging about those guys.
And you just gotta appreciate it, especially in a guy like this. And Ethan Page is the same way. He's more of a stockier guy. You don't expect those things out of him.
Yeah.
Like, I am not expecting what you guys are about to see what he's doing now. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What's he got? What's he got here? Yo, okay. Okay.
All right.
I mean, just think about that move. That's a pretty big, high impact move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
it
your
is.
whole body weight just goes right over your head and you're slammed down with
Yeah.
another dude. That's got to take a lot out of you.
For sure. Always pulling him, dragging him over in the corner here.
I like the way Ethan slows down a match when he's the one who's giving offense.
Yeah, he's controlling the pace, bro.
Yeah. It's very Arn Anderson like.
Yeah, I like that. I like that comp. Oh.
All the way slam.
Oh my God.
Keep your eyes on Hendry.
Injury.
Those eyes just get so big and expressive. Tell him.
What's he thinking?
Uh-oh. I think he's going to
No,
do his
he's-
over the top.
Oh
Yeah, we
my
believe. He's like, get out of the way.
That's such
Here
a
he goes. Oh!
that's such a dad jump over the top. Like,
It really
there's nothing
is.
fancy over. It's just I'm going to make it.
I love it. Oh!
Damn.
Oh!
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's hurt. Oh! Yo!
Yeah.
Not the razor.
Yeah, I mean,
edge
when
on
does
the-
he
on
even
the
care?
apron of the ring.
Oh,
he's
come
his
on,
count.
Hendry. You can make it.
Oh.
I just love the silliness.
He's
of
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he milked it for all he
He
could.
milked the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And I just love it. To me, that is just so fun.
Yeah.
Because it not only is it fun, but it really gives a guy like what Ethan Page is doing with his character and the turmoil between him and Trick Williams, it gives them more time to play in those
Yeah.
moments.
Oh, he got him up. No. He's in.
Shit. Trick staring Ethan in the face while he's up in the razor's edge there.
Oh!
Like, oh shit, man, you about to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
You got to say, everybody in this match, even the ref, doing exactly what they're supposed to do. A good,
Yeah.
good, crisp match. No wasted movements. Even for Trick, he's in his spots where he needs to be. Even when Joe told Trick to get out of the way so he could go over the top, it played even more into that one. Yes, European uppercuts. Those are some of my favorite uppercuts.
I think done well, they are
I do
one of the
appreciate
best.
European uppercut.
One of the best moves was out there.
Who did the best for you?
Cesaro had a great
Cesaro.
European uppercut.
Cesaro? Who'd you say,
Cesaro.
House?
Cesaro has a great European uppercut. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, Cesaro does have a good one.
Regal.
That's who I was going to go with. He was going to be my number one. Regal. He really showed us the European uppercut, like
Yeah.
in a move set. You always
think-
expected it from one of his matches.
For me,
I think I
Regal
just
was.
love Cesaro because he revolutionized that European uppercut.
You're
Here
right,
it comes.
100%.
Standing ovation.
Oh,
Oh! He's by the rope.
His Trick's calling it down the middle. What are you asking for?
yeah,
His
you
foot was on the
cannot.
rope.
Yeah. Oh, see, now this is what happens, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah, foot was under the rope. I can't. Uh-oh.
standing ovation.
Oh,
Referee.
I didn't see that ref run out until he got to the
Oh,
ropes.
yup.
I was watching Ethan if what he was gonna do after that. He couldn't have thought that standing ovation was gonna take out Joe. He should have added a little more to that. Oh, is he gonna hit Joe? No.
Wait. Ref, that's a DQ.
Oh,
That's a DQ. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Grun.
oh, oh man.
Oh shit!
Oh, oh. Oh! Dang.
But
I
hold
love.
on. Wasn't that a DDT onto the title?
Yes, but he didn't strike him with the title.
No,
he
Oh
just
exactly.
my
tried.
god.
It
Yep,
was
that's why it wasn't a
happenstance.
DQ.
Yep.
Oh my
It
god.
just happened to be there, and his
If he
head
struck him
happened
with the
to
title,
fall
it's
on
a
it.
DQ. Exactly. Exactly. It's just like why they can go through a European but through the announcers table during a match without it being a DQ, because that's a part of the area. Like
Yep.
it can be used and without calling a DQ. But like if you're striking it's a weird rule, but like if you're striking somebody, that's a DQ. It just happened to be there when he dropped him on his head.
All right.
That was a beautiful moment right there, where we see Ethan demanding Trick raise his hand, looking at him so intensely into the face, and having to see Trick just sit there and just he had
to do it.
Dude, it makes me feel for Trick so much right now. Like,
yeah,
I just want him to just get his comeuppance. I want him to just strike and just be Trick. Just be Trick Williams right now. That slide in there to save the count was perfect.
Man, what a match.
Yeah, that was a great one. I like that match. Joe Hendry, you definitely prove that you can come to NXT any day and put on a main event match.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just
look at
every time.
Man, that Ego's Edge was disgusting.
It was.
Ooh, the way he dropped him.
And then the way Trick had to grimace with every one. Two.
Great
it just
storytelling.
Oh
they
shit.
Told a story.
Oh, Pete Dunne.
Oh, yep.
Bitter end.
Oh.
There's your start to your faction you guys wanted.
Maybe, but I think if you're bringing Pete Dunne in to your faction, you need to let him do his own thing, because you cannot tell him what to do.
Yeah, you got to let Pete Dunne, because that's where things went wrong with like the what was it? The Brawling Brutes. Yeah. Like you got to keep him on his own. You got to keep him on his own trajectory.
Yeah.
Man, that was a hell of a show, y'all.
Yeah,
that was a very
totally
good show. Like NXT is always known for putting on fantastic shows. They may not be always newsworthy, but the PLEs, they are always going to be worth the money.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the wrestling alone sells itself in a NXT PLE.
Yeah.
Oh man, and I love the interaction that we had in the chat. It was really great. We had so much awesome people joining us. It made it for a fun night for sure.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yes, so much. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. All the all the I mean, looking back at it here, I'm like, man, what great interaction. We had Bruzy, we had OG Tony, we had some newbies kind of step in here. And it was just a great night, and I'm glad we was able to have that. But man, of course, when we call this a great episode and when we ride off into the sunset, I always got to give my guys a chance to plug anything that they want to plug. And of course, I got to start with my man Grunmeister here. Where can they catch you at? What are you doing, bro? Where can we see what Grunmeister is doing?
You can catch me doing Grunmeister stuff on Twitch at twitch.tv/Grunmeister. You can catch me Monday nights, being the co-host of somebody's Monday night show. But on Friday nights, I will be hosting my own SmackDown preview review show. And then in between all that, you can catch me whenever I feel like going live on Twitch. Twitch is playing some games.
My man, always doing a great job here and in your house with the SmackDown shows. And of course, I know that our guy here, Voice, loves to see you going crazy on Twitch, and it's a fun time. But of course, I got to throw it to my guy, the Voice, Josh Joseph. Where can we catch you at? Everything that you're doing, man, let us know.
Well, window lickers, household gruns, friends, my friends, you can catch me on a show that Grun talked about, Monday Night Review, Raw Review, where me and Grun talk about everything Monday Night Raw. We usually have 3 subjects, and then we throw in a Grun subject, and we talk it out. We tell you what we thought about the last week's Raw, and then we catch you up and get you ready for Raw while we send you off into the sunset. That's at 7 p.m., and then we send you to Raw at 8 p.m. Then on Friday, me and Howse get extreme. We go back to the ECW watch along, and I take Howse on a little venture. We jump in a DeLorean, we call Doc, and we say, hey, the 90s is where we want to go, and we go ECW, and we find some gems out there, and we watch along with you guys. Hopefully you join us, because we've been having some great matches, some great watch alongs, so much violence, so much extreme. And the final place to catch me is here on a Sunday house party. This one was a little different. We went watch along with NXT. Normally you can catch us around anywhere between 11:30 on a Sunday morning. We get you ready, you might be going to lunch, you might be hitting up brunch. Who knows what you're doing, because you might be going to bed. But you can always check us out and see what we got to say about wrestling, and always hit us up on our Discord. Here's the link. Jump on it, get in there, because we're going to be moving. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be put there that you're going to see either first or that are exclusively there. And we want you all to be a part of it. So come in, jump in, be on the ground floor with us, and always catch me doing everything in your house.
My man, the Voice, and he does a great job with all the shows that he's involved in and helped produce as well, man. And you know, already know where I'm gonna catch you guys. You know, you can catch me at right here in your house. It's right here. And of course, we're doing this Sunday house party, and we try to be unique with these house party guys. Like we had like a call-in episode just a couple of weeks ago that actually introduced us to our new friend Brucey. That was great. You know, sometimes we'll have guests come in on our Sunday house parties. We just had the Lou last week. Lou was great. He was awesome. Then this week we did an awesome NXT No Mercy watch along. We're always trying to give you guys unique and different type of content to keep you guys hooked in and come hanging out with us. And I think this was great because we had such great interaction in the chat. Fellas watching it with us like Brucey, like OG Tony, and we love that type of interaction, y'all. You guys are awesome. So thanks a lot for joining us. We do appreciate it because we put in a lot of work here, whether it be Monday when it comes to the window lickers and my man, the Voice, Josh Joseph, gets with the Grunmeister, and they do a great preview show. Those are awesome. Then, of course, you have Hypocrisy Jones. He has his amazing smoke sessions, just little bite-sized episodes to get you through like maybe a break at work, a smoke break at work, something like that. But he keeps you in the loop of what's going on in the current landscape of professional wrestling. Then on Wednesday, when Grun and Voice, they kind of pitch it down the middle to us, we hit a home run out of the park with the Raw deal with Howse and O'Neal, where we just go ahead and talk everything that they've talked about with Monday Night Raw. But we're on the other side of it. They're previewing it, we're reviewing it, and it's great, and it just makes for great content. Friday, I love my Fridays, man, because I get a chance to go extreme with my man. And that is, of course, the educator of extreme, the voice, Josh Joseph. We hop in the time machine, go back to the 90s, catch a little ECW action. And guys, those AI generated episodes, the portion of the episodes have been great. We're looking to continue to do that. Those have been fun. We've done that for 2 episodes in the watch along series now, so that's been great. And then, of course, Grun does his thing when you go to Grun's room and you catch everything that he's talking about with SmackDown, and that is the preview show. So we're moving. We're giving you guys some great content. We appreciate you guys coming and checking us out with all the downloads that we're getting, all the new motion that we're getting with new fans coming to watch us. And then, of course, you guys already know September 15th, a couple of things. September 15th is going to be a really big episode, guys. Really, really big episode, because we're going to be announcing our live on location house party. That's going to be coming soon. That's on September 15th. But then also we have a huge guest that's joining us on September 15th. That's going to be our next big episode, because we're going to have the veteran Jack Vaughn come and join us. He's going to be in your house. And if you guys don't know anything about this guy, first off, are you living under a rock? And you're really going to learn, because this guy is amazing. He's a great in-ring performer and with a great gimmick, but also just a great internet personality. I love what he's doing. I've been a fan of Jack for a long time. His work with OVW over there at Ohio Valley Wrestling does great work. He's a former OVW champion. This guy's incredibly talented. I'm so excited to have everything that he's going to bring to the table come in your house.
Yes. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm super excited for that. We reached out to him, got a chance to talk to him, and we were going to be bringing him on. So that's going to be awesome. And we're going to promote that more in the next couple of weeks. Guys, you know what we do here. We're trying to give you guys all the best content that we possibly can, give you guys these great on location, what you're going to be. You guys are going to see, and we cannot wait. We're working, guys, and we're doing it all for you guys out there, because we know that you are following us and giving us these 5 stars and making us internationally ranked, and it's all appreciated. So our goal is to always give back to you guys. So it's awesome. We love it. We love our community here. And guys, you already know where to find us at if you want to join that community. You guys already saw the Discord, the house called Discord. Make sure you guys are checking that out. We definitely want you guys in there. But guys, if you want to follow us on Facebook, catch us at the In Your House Wrestling Podcast, where you can follow everything that we do. We give you all the links to our episodes, and it's a lot of content that we throw at you guys to get you guys through your work week or school week or whatever, and we're proud of that. We're very proud that we're part of your guys' day, so that's most definitely awesome. And, of course, that's the work that we give you, because it's HOWSE, and that W stands for work. So for the voice, Josh Joseph, for the Grunmeister, for Hypocrisy Jones, for Divinely Designed Danny O'Neill, and the world's most dangerous podcaster, Paragon, I am Alakon the Concept House, here to remind you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to hop on this bandwagon. Get on or get gone, because the household is still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your weekend. Peace.
Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Josh Joseph standing on his decisions. He is the voice. There is no choice. We is them boys in your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast just like cruiserweight action. In your house is the perfect distraction. Rumpus in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smoke.